And with that, we are live. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to DeGrand, the Grand. Oh my god, that echo of myself there. Ooh, that was loud. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to DeGrand, the Grand Daddy Plays TemTem. Now, I've been busy a little bit to the best of my ability. I have trained myself up a few pals and pallerinos who should be able to get us through the next few passages of the game rather nicely. I will introduce them to you. Some of them you may know, some of them you will see. Okay, first of all, we got Matlet, the Adorable Rose. He is pretty decent. He's a bit of a manipulator. 12 greetings to you. You know what? It's pretty good that you're here. Let me introduce you. I made you the new main man over here. You are now a baboon who will soon evolve, actually. I think it's only going to take 5, 6, 7 levels or so. Then we'll reach your final form. You always wanted to get a new form, so I felt like that was kind of fitting. Called him Bloodstark after your second name. We also have Keanu Reeves, the second. We got Elput, because Keanu's... I do like him a lot. I think you can have 2 of them. A-Blue basically has been babysitting these guys, because all of them have been here from level 1. I had to breed all of them. And yeah, A-Blue right now actually the strongest TemTem we have at 57. That's actually just 1 level away from the current cap. That just happened to happen over the course of time. And then we have Patroclus, because Cypad is the true hero of the game. I wanted to call him Patroclus, but sadly there was not enough space for that. So Patroclus had to be enough here. We just started like, I don't know, 2 minutes ago, 1 minute ago. I think the others will come along. Initially I didn't really want to stream today because I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, but you know, I have never been all that consistent in what I do or what I don't do, or when I intend to do things I want to do or not to do. This stream was rather spontaneous. Spontaneous, you know what I mean. So, these 2 jokers, they look like they are up for a challenge. Good day, citizen. I would advise you to not remain around these spots for long. Okay, I'll go then. Wait, sir, I don't mean to alarm you. It's probably nothing. We are very close to this Kisiwa shore here, and apparently there's been some heavy disturbance there. Refugees from Kisiwa have been pouring through this route, so we're here to make sure nothing unfortunate happens. But it's not completely safe, you see. Well, we just started literally a minute or 2 ago, so good that you're here. Alright, what's going on in Kisiwa? We have no idea. Reports from refugees are very confusing. Some say it's air pirates, some say it's some sort of wild and aggressive TemTem. They're tired and terrified. Are you stopping them? Well, of course not. Everyone's welcome to talk, especially our Kisiwan brothers. We're here because the refugees say there's something really bad happening there, so we want to keep an eye out on this route. Oh, let's fight. Well, nice to see that you found your way in here as well. You know, it's kind of funny that you're talking about babysitters because I was just mentioning them. Madman! Your timing is just on point. So, I have introduced the new boys and girls already to 12. I will introduce them to you as well. We got Matlet over here. He may or may not be related to Madman, but I leave that one up for your fantasy. He is an adorable rose, and he is a little bit of a manipulator. He is a bit of a saboteur. He has a lot of status afflicting attacks that are pretty decent to use. Over here you have Keanu Reeves. We had a Keanu once that we called Reeves. I felt like I needed to take the meme a bit farther, so I called him Keanu Reeves. For good measure. He is a bit of a supporter mostly. He buffs protections. He has a little bit of sleeping moves in here as well. He can also heal, which is pretty nice. And we actually have 2 of those. The other one is Elput in here. We had... I said Gialis on this spot, but I kind of felt like not wanting to take it with me, so I replaced it with Elput. It's a bit lower than Keanu Reeves, but she'll get there. And she doesn't really need all that many levels in order to shine bright like a diamond. We also have Bloodstark over here, 12 Bloodstark. He is going to evolve soon to his new form, so I felt he would appreciate that. And you know, Patroclus the hero. I think that is only fitting, because Patroclus is going to do a lot of heavy lifting for us. A-Blue, he has been doing the babysitting on this run for... basically, since last stream up until today's stream. A-Blue has been what brought all of these 4 guys up to these levels. Well, A-Blue, it couldn't have been gotten this far. Yeah, level 57. A-Blue has been busy. A-Blue has been very, very busy, and is by far the strongest TemTem I have, or have ever had, for that matter. Rahel, good to see you. Alright, let's get into the actual fight in here. So, energy manipulation, pretty nifty move. Because it has a high priority, so you can use it rather fast. Decent damage. And makes enemies exhausted, meaning that they will get through their stamina bars much quicker. Agolita is not gonna hurt much. So, gonna do it again. I'm gonna use it against their grandpa here. He is going to be exhausted when he's using his next attack. He's just gonna fall. Meanwhile, Keanu Reeves is going to heal our Mad Lad a little bit, bring him back up to speed. It's gonna be good. Trying to think today I stumbled upon Gaijin's little video about Tsukuyomi. It was strange. Yeah. No, I'm doubting that that is an actual... I doubt that that is actually a coincidence. I don't know if it's only Smite, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some other factors that led to that coming to pass the way it did. Alright, what next? Let's use energy manipulation against the Barnchay over here. Can't heal right now, but we can put that Platimus to sleep. Let's put that Platimus to sleep. Just because we can. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here until I'm asked a question about the Tower of Veda or the Horseman. You know the deal. I'm pretty sure there will be some more questions coming your way. Especially Madman always comes up with the most interesting ones among them. Alright, next up. You go. We could go into so many different directions with this, is insane. Do this again. You heal yourself up a little bit. How about Tsukuyomi? Kill the food kanji. Kill the food kami because he found disgusting the way she made food. Yeah, I heard that somewhere. I think it was on the Patch Notes show when they revealed Tsukuyomi. That is such a weird thing to say and do. They killed themselves due to overexertion thanks to being exhausted. So good. I'll also wait for Blue Dragon or Zagreus. Yeah, I hope Blue Dragon will make it. Haven't seen her in a little while, at least that's what it feels like. Mashuk doesn't have a whole lot of things to offer in here. Can't heal really quick. We might as well buff our defenses a little bit. Oh my god, that almost took him out. Should just went for a beta burst instead. That's not gonna deal any damage. Short question, today I got something in my post. The monthly paper that... Hey, that has published your story. Hey, that's great. That's actually amazing. Congratulations. How does it feel holding a print media in your hands that has a story of your own mind in it? How does that feel? There goes the Platimus. And the Mashuk is not going to last all that much longer either. The Mashuk is going to try to use any move and he's going to go down. Actually, not quite. Uppercut is rather efficient in terms of stamina use, so he can probably just stomach that. There we go. But I may try to publish as an ebook, maybe. Yeah, I think that's actually one of the best aspects about our current times. The fact that you can just actually publish ebooks much simpler than you could have published other things in the past. Needing to find a publisher, needing to find someone who actually prints all these books, that was such a hassle, so much money was involved. But these days, easy as pie. Really, you're throwing one single lowly at me? Feels strange. Thing is, it is almost the same as me being credited on someone's animation work. I think I can see where you're coming from with that. Okay, but not that much. I mean, you have been working in that kind of field where you're doing stuff, getting credit for stuff. That has been a little bit of a norm for you for quite a while. So I can see why you would feel about it like that. I think I can see that. But still, as long as it does feel at least a little bit good. Amazing. By the way, I hope my horseman idea can inspire a D&D campaign. I never played D&D in my life, so I don't know. I don't think I am the best person to talk to about that. Okay, that's one more. Not gonna fight? Okay. Hey, tell the guild I'm... Oh, you're not with the guild. Sorry. What are you doing? Oh, I'm already done. I've been removing all the crystal outcroppings in the tail end of this route to prevent rockhoppers from hurting themselves with these sharp edges. Although, in all honesty, perhaps we should be dissuading people from coming this way at all. Keep it up. So, here we are. That is apparently the door through which we have to go in order to get to the next continent, to the next island. I'm pretty sure the last time I was here, there was a guy standing here being like, yo, congratulations for making it this far. There's nothing else to see here. Come back once the update hits. Good times. But now we can progress. There's a shield. To Tagma via Cupola Laser. I'm legally required to repeat it. Sorry, proceeding beyond this point is not recommended. We strongly recommend you go back to Tagma. I must go. Be very careful out there, visitor. Sure. Okay, anything else we see in here? This is a room I've never been in, so I will take my time to see if there's anything interesting to find in here. Like that guy, apparently I have to talk to him. Shikamu Buana. I must warn you before you proceed. The Cupola Laser ahead is not safe. We strongly recommend everyone evacuates back to Cupola Laser. But I must reach Kisiwa. It's a matter of life and death. Yes, indeed it is. More than you could know. In short, there's a war going on out there, Buana. Our land is invaded by an unknown force called Bel Soto. They are armed and dangerous. Oh no, not Bel Soto again. It's Bel Soto all the goddamn time. I don't know what you mean by again. I've never seen anything like it. Invaders, by the dozen, stealing our land and attacking everyone with Savage TemTem. You know, by the dozen doesn't sound exactly threatening, but then you remember that the game, even though it's an MMORPG, the world and the people living that world, they're not that many. So dozens actually make it sound a little bit threatening, especially if all of them have TemTem going with them. It's a nightmare, something out of the old times of war, kings and chieftains. Awful. You have been officially warned. I strongly recommend you turn back. If you proceed to Mawingu Isles, understand you do so at your own peril. I will, and I do. Okay, we've been warned. Whew, let's see. Anything else near? Excuse me, Warner. There's no access to Kisiwa through this point. You must go back to Tagma. Believe me, I must go to Kisiwa. Not this way, you're not my friend. We blew it up a couple of hours ago. What? You blew it up? As in boom, blam. Tunnel's gone as an amount of rubble, yes. Do you think we enjoy destroying the works of our own people, Warner? But it had to be done. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure that I'm misspelling Buana. But if I don't, well, yay me. Also, there's a quest for me. I want to grab it. I'm happy about it, don't get me wrong. And this is not even a humble brag here. I'm even confident here. It's just that much. Writing is not my true way of expressing myself. You have a lot of ways to express yourself, so you know what? That's actually making me a little bit envious of you. A tiny bit. But I hope I will get back there again soon. Alright, what are you talking about? The way to Uhuru, of course. Uhuru, isn't that the name of Storm? The real name of Storm? I could swear it was something like that. From the X-Men. Where I must go, where I should already be, working on my prototype instead of wasting valuable R&D time here, fuming uselessly. So why not stop and work? Haha, that's a good one. What are you working on? I just said I'm not working on anything. Pay attention. But I infer you, and correction formulated question, actually refers to what I would be doing, should things go the way it should. And what should that be? Groundplaying on the rest to use TemTem incubation times. Ooh. Thus augmenting breeding productivity and fold. Still have middle and peer unreviewed, but perfectly viable. Can I buy one? I want one of those. No, you can't buy one. What about more than one? Even less possible. Because it doesn't exist yet, that's why. Aren't you listening, youngster? I was supposed to develop this marvelous invention in Uhuru, but like I've spent the last 2 hours over here, I'm stranded here. Okay, you know what? Let's ask him how we can help. Just going to think about this. This is a highly unorthodox procedure given the current development stage of the project, but they're unluck. I'm highly heterodox. Genius indeed. So let's discuss the minutiae of the project. Lab assistants there and there, given the... Can check... Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. Excellent, she's somewhere in Kisiwa, not actually where. I'm gonna go talk to her. So basically, that quest is apparently going to give me some kind of equipment that will make hatching eggs go quicker, and I want that. I am a little bit better, yeah. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been doing the stream, I think. Mawingu Isles. Clandestine backdoor into Kisiwa. It's a whole new world, man. Wait, what's that sound? Someone approaching? Better safe than sorry. I'll keep out of sight for now. Don't tell me it's Max. Oh, it's Belsoto's. Damnation, this rock has another dead end. The general is going to be pissed off, man. Without another way around the mountains, now that the tunnel is blocked, we can't get to Vumbi. Wait, what if we use one of these thingies? What's his name? The one with the rope and the hook end? Out of the question. General X needs to move a lot of supplies and man from Telobolos. That won't do. He... a proper bitch at ad for that. That's what I don't get. Just float the Telobos around the island and attack the eastern side directly, right? A direct airborne assault against the heart of the resistance? You haven't faced those Kisiwans yet, have you? Believe me, there's no landing safely east of the mountains while they hold Vumbi. Come on, they're just a bunch of civilians. Give me up a dozen real tames and I'll take that down in an afternoon. Sure, Big Warrior. Hope you get assigned to the tunnel then. Get a taste of those civilians. You'll love it, guarantee. Clan Belsoto, of course. And they look like they're here in force. More like a real army. Who's a general? And that thing they mentioned. This looks even more serious than Omninesia. I have to find Carlos as soon as possible. We were supposed to meet in Uhuru. There's no going back now. I must forge ahead. So let's do that. Take a jump, take a leap of faith over here. Aurora, not Ururu. Okay. Another invader by the ancestors. They made it this far. We are almost in Tugma. We didn't come this far to be captured, Kamaria. Stay strong. Face me, you Belsoto scum. Leave my wife alone. You approached me. I just wanted to pass through. Okay, that guy has a new TemTem. I think... On first glance, I think that is a pre-form of that four-headed guy we have seen before. He kind of looks like a rock type. But first of all, the Tartaria over there, he's a normal type. So we can absolutely crush him with mental attacks. Charles Xavier, you know what? That would be hilarious if it would be that, but I kind of doubt it. Man, Tatara's so good. That didn't do that much, and now you're poisoned. That was a mighty rock. Now you're both poisoned. That's what I told you about Matlad being a little bit of a manipulator. He's just going to apply all of those bad effects on everyone who dares to stand in his way. Okay, apparently I was thinking he was a rock type, a ground type. Apparently he is something that is also weak to mental, which would be either neutral or... Oh my god, what was that? Either neutral or combat. Interesting. Okay, well, we can just repeat that, right? Let's do it. Can't you check in the Tempedia? I haven't seen this guy yet. This is the first time I'm seeing this Ozukan. Okay, you won. We surrender. Please take me, let my wife go. My god, that wife has an amazing hairdo, doesn't she? The guy has an amazing hairdo too. My god, I'm getting a little bit jealous in here. Please, I'll even fight for your general if you want, but let her go. Rex, I'm not Belsoto. I am not. First ancestors, we are saved. Oh my goodness. No, really, what's going on? Wait, you haven't heard? There's a war going on. These accursed Belsoto are taking our land. Let's go, dear. We must hurry. You should come with us to Tugma. It's not safe down south. Come on, Hazani, let's hurry up. Yeah, you should hurry up, but no, they are just still standing over here. Okay, let's see if we can find them in here. There he is, also come. It doesn't even tell me he's typing, apparently. That's a shame. I think it only shows that type once we capture them. There's a new guy. A little bit of a cute little guy too. So this is the quasi-African or Savannah region of this game. Apparently it is. Again, man, I haven't been here before. This is the first for me as well. I have a few TEM cards left. By the way, I'm broke beyond belief. I am broke beyond belief. You will... It's actually kind of hilarious. Damn, so close. I wonder what this guy's typing is. Okay, he's staring. This time he should not be able to make an escape. Yeah? 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 That's what I'm talking about. An earth guy, and he has... Oh, he has camaraderie. No. I don't want to fight against guys who have camaraderie. No. But okay, a ground type. Let's be aware of that fact. So you know what? You know what? If that is a ground type, we might as well bring in Patroclus and Bloodstock to the front in here, because both of these guys have attacks that are pretty good against ground types. That looks like a Bel Soto guy. I told him, down below, take me. I said, Sarge, we're going downwind. This is not the landing zone. But no, of course he wouldn't listen. In your... hey you, by order of Clement Soto, surrender at once. Never, out of my way. The only way is the Bel Soto way. The only way for you is to go down. Oh man, of course! I just switched out both my mental guys, and of course now he brings in someone who is super weak against that stuff. It's hilarious. Okay, let's see. We got... Guys, you would not believe how hard it was to get these 4 abilities on Patroclus the Heroes. You would not believe. And I don't want to go in detail how hard it was. Let's go for this, go for that. Oh my god, I just noticed that his guys are actually super low leveled. Doesn't even matter what we are gonna do. He will fall one way or another. Fierce Claw, that's gonna tickle. Okay, Nichosai, or as I would like to call it, the Nachosai. Now we got it ourselves. We have seen it before. Now we command its power all by ourselves. Also, I played Transistor yesterday, I got into the highway. The limiters are a pain. Yeah! I swear, Supergiant Games is not kidding around when it comes to their difficulty settings. There's another level on Elpu. And a move lunk. Those are some fancy horns. Hurry Ward, a trait I'm not familiar with. Okay, cool. I have never actually used this move, but I will not use it now because it will take too much stamina out of us. So let's just rest it up. And you can go for another uppercut. Oh, he's pretty tanky. That hit both of them, interesting. Beat him, chunky monkey me. Yeah, your chunky monkey is pretty insane. Okay, now we can try it out. So the cool thing about this attack, it has pretty high damage and it has very high priority, meaning that you will almost always strike first with this. It's pretty neat. Pretty nifty. Oh, look at that! Going full ninja guy, poking a Sai up his butt. Patroclus, the real hero. But that move long, man, he is very tanky, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Pickpocket? That's not cool. Okay, no, he just ended himself. Almost ended himself. Yeah, you're right, that was 1,000 years of pain, actually. Oh, man. It's a lucky day, civilian. Now run before my comrades arrive. Oh my god, you are so very right. That's actually exactly what that was. Damn. More Bel Soto jokers. This doesn't look like the Geno Gap, sir. Yeah, and how does the Geno Gap sound like? Look like, genius. Sir, according to the briefing, it is supposed to be a wild savanna region with scattered isles that are perfect terrain for the resistance terrorists to operate. Great, now look around you, genius. What do you see? Not that. Apologies, sir, I see your point. You won't see a tour tonight if it's sat on your head. No need to be mean, sir. I am the unit scout. Of course I would see a tour tonight if it's sat on my head. Have you checked your head? Yes, sir. And I don't see no tour tonight. Man, that straight man is amazing. What about a suspicious-looking native, looking every bit like a dangerous tamer? Aye, aye, sir. Checked. And? Negative, sir. He is right, because I'm not a native. Negative? Negative contact, sir. Absolutely no suspicious-looking natives in my head, sir. Sometimes I wonder why the clan hasn't conquered the whole archipelago yet. And then I remember we have grunts like you. The very best of every island. Sir, thank you, sir. Thanks for kindly waiting for my subordinate to catch up, native. Now kindly drop your temp cards and keep your hands where I can see them. Thank you for the comedy. That was actually a great comedy routine these two jokers had going on there. Had me laughing. Blukio, greetings. Hello, come here. The first thing I hear is a Naruto reference. You will see a Naruto reference in a moment again. I see, this part where we accidentally kick you down to the down below while you resist arrest. Exactly. Banche and Raikon. Okay, now the Raikon should not be a problem. He's just a big old buff lion. The Banche, though, I think that is where I will take my leave. Let's bring in Kino Reefs again. Gonna buff up that Psypad for us, and that Ice Shuriken, it's gonna do God's work. Hypoxia is not gonna do much. Kino Reefs will tank that, no problem. That is gonna hurt a bit more. Okay, I think we take out the Raikon first. And then I think we heal up. I think we heal up Psypad first. Patroclus the hero. There you go, no more embers coming out of you. Revitalize, bring back. Our Patroclus close to full HP. That Psy Surge. That's going to hurt a little bit. Which is why I healed before, but that's fine. Oh, Valash. Valash is not gonna live to tell the tale of this story. Nietzsche Sai is absolutely going to obliterate him. And I think we can actually just hypnotize the Banche over here. Oh, the 1,000 Years of Pain. That will come back later. There you go, Valash. Never stood a chance, boy. Hypnosis is such a good move, man. Oh, he has a sleep in. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I actually forgot. Mental types are immune to sleep. Damn. I haven't fought against mental types in quite a while, so I forgot that that's a thing. Okay, let's switch out both of these jokers over here really quick. I think we bring in Matlat and... technically you could stay in here, so let's actually heal yourself up. Zagreus, greetings. Fire also immune to burning, toxic immune to poison, exactly. I think there was something else that was immune against some kind of status, but I can't quite remember what it was. Alright, you go for... I actually would really like to get that Banche out first. So let's actually take care of that really quick. But we can't set the Saku to sleep. I think Pokemon doesn't have that many types that are actually immune against types. At least I think. I know fire types are immune against burning. I think that's actually it, right? I don't think aside from that they don't really have that kind of stuff going on. Okay, you can just rest it up here for a moment. You heal yourself. It's so good that Kino Reeves can just heal himself up like that. Now he's awake. Now we can go back on the offensive again. Might as well buff that Matlet over here. Oh, that's good damage. By the way, War's cooled down a bit and has decided to visit the underworld. Beware, he's bringing buck and blood. Took me a moment to remember what Buck was all about, but then I remembered. Oh, we're almost done in here. One more revitalize before we end the fight. I feel like the ability to actually just heal my TemTems in combat thanks to Kino is so good, because it will help me save up a little bit of money on the bombs. Sir, yes, I noticed. Thank you very much, genius. I just realized that those two were women. That makes the whole routine actually a bit more hilarious. Because this kind of comedy routine you would actually expect. At least I would expect it from males. The role of the stupid straight man, I usually see it being done by males. So them being females, that was actually kind of the extra cherry on top. Oh yeah, guys, there's actually something that happened to me just an hour ago. And I'm not even sure if I should tell you this story without fearing that something bad might happen. But I will tell you regardless. Because if something bad is going to happen about it, it is too late. So, I was watching a clip on YouTube. It was a... Watch out, someone's coming. Halt, who are you? He is wearing the Balsoto uniform. How hilarious would it be if I were actually wearing the uniform? We are at war, stranger. What's your motive for coming to our town? I want to join the resistance. Still, he could be a spy. Come to see what defenses we have and... Let him explain himself, my kin. Stranger, who are you? I'm DeGrand. A friend from Dennis, and I'm on a mission from Tihan. Let's go with that one. And was that some other odd islander? Never heard about the dojo master of Omninesia? She's one of the most respected in the archipelago. Very well. All able tamers must report to our dojo master, Musa. He is the leader of the Kisiwa resistance in Vumpi. You can enter the town, but don't waste a minute. If you truly are a friend of Kisiwa, go straight to the dojo. We need every single TemTem we can deploy against the Balsoto. Still not sure about him? That's fine. Okay, Vumbi, a new city, a new town. Hello, Musa. Come on, y'all, we need to streamline the resupply process. Healed Tems over there, wounded Tems that way. Keep your liaison officer updated at all times. 1, 2, 3, we need to get fast at this, folks. Yes, sir, we're doing our best. I know you are, but I need your bester, and then your bestest. We're burning through Tems and Tamers faster than Balsoto. I need every one of you to stab it up so our Tamers can hold the tunnel. They tell me someone arrived from Tugma through the Mawingu Isles. That is no mean feat under the circumstances. I salute you, Buana. I'm DeGrand and I salute you, Buana. I am not feeling all that good about using a word that I actually do not know the meaning of. But let's do it. You're welcome to our island, DeGrand. Do not judge our hospitality too harshly, for we are under siege. I hope you had arrived on a happier day, but you are well met all the same. Now I assume you come with a message from Tugmas, so where's the help I asked for? Where are the Tugmani Tamers? When can I expect more help? I don't know, I'm just looking for a man called Gaulis. I am the help you're getting. What? I mean, no offense, but I need more than just one man, however skilled you might be. We are facing a true army here. How are we supposed to... Sir, the Balsoto are pouring through the tunnel again, and in force. The accursed worms. Assemble the Tamers and hold fast. DeGrand will continue later. Now head out to the tunnel and give us a hand, will you? Beating Balsotos is what I do best. I'm gonna let Tugmas send us a specialist then. Plenty of chance for Balsoto beating around here, DeGrand. Now go. I'm feeling a bit better, Zagreus, thank you. Otherwise I would not be streaming today. But you know, I also always feel better when I have something to do together with you guys. Also, just wanted to show you guys something. As you can see, I have done a lot of stuff in this game. There have been a lot of very rare TemTem that I caught in here. Those two Y, all caught, all very rare. All Sierras. Don't ask me why I had to catch this many. And I also got a surprising amount of crystals in here. When did that happen? Yeah! Okay, so, the story I wanted to tell. About half an hour ago, before I started the stream, I have, I was watching some YouTube clips, you know, I was watching some Konosuba clips, and it was a clip about Megumin. And Sumeru described her as a little girl in that clip. And she used a word that sounded to me like Toriko. And the way she used that word made it sound like Toriko was the word that would mean little girl. And I was kind of doubtful about that. Yeah, she's the explosive one, exactly. That made me kind of doubtful because there is a manga where the main character is also called Toriko and he is everything but a little girl. He is a very, very big and buff dude who likes eating stuff, I guess. So, I did the first thing that came to my mind. I googled little girl Japanese. And Google did not like that. And gave me a warning about how mishandling kids is not a thing you should do. Before giving me the actual thing I was Googling for. I think that was actually kind of hilarious, but it was also probably a problem. I'm probably standing on some kind of list at Google's place now. I should be worried. Maybe a little bit, but I hope I should not be worried. Are you a Kisiwa lab assistant? Oh yeah, that guy. No way you know him. But I do. Okay. Are you Akira's lab assistant? You're wrong, I'm working for him. You're really working for the great Akira, the amazing inventor? Why didn't you say so? I literally just said that. Yeah, I guess you did. Right, so I was working on the blueprints, that's cool. All showed an increase of the hatching rate of between 37 to 52%, that's huge. But safety regulations mean we need to test it exhaustively. I've been able to secure more exotic egg variants in my little isolated town. Okay, so you need TemTem. I need eggs. This is supposed to be an incubator. There's no point testing it while hatched TemTems. We need some okay. They are particularly delicate variety to breed since crystal Tem are very sensitive to changes in temperature and actual conductivity. Okay, I will find you one of those. I actually caught a lot of those Giadas guys, so that should not be a problem. The soldiers are coming. Shut up and get in the tunnel. We are under attack. Okay, so I could go into the tunnel, I guess, but we are supposed to also go into the dojo, so let's actually go there first. Here. Okay, he's just gonna say no. Sorry, no entrance to visitors. The dojo is under special restrictions. We are at war, in case you didn't notice. That's why I need to speak to the dojo master. I understand, but he's not here. He went to the Temporium to coordinate supplies for the defense of Bumpy. Oh yeah, that was that guy. Why put a quest marker there then? So weird. Ah well. The U-tunnel, fastest way from Uhuru to Wumpy. Run home to mama, kid, you'll get hurt. Ha, look at that. The resistance are sending little kids against us now. Xenrod and Platypus. Okay, first of all, that Xenrod is not going to live a long and prosperous life. We will see to that. Let's stop this. But yeah, it's actually good that I did that little bit of farming there when I did, because you can see, man, these guys are not kidding around. They're pretty big, pretty strong. Yeah, smart move, using the water attack against my water-themed TemTem. Should have went for a poison move instead. That Xenrod should be down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. The Platypus is a bit more tanky though. That hurt. And it poisoned me too. But only for one turn. Footwork only increases movement speed. I'm not particularly fond of that, so we leave it behind. Saku. Saku is no problem. Can just take him out of nice poison moves. Relatively easy, I think. There goes the Platypus. That's nice. So basically, Patroclus is a great TemTem for us to have, because he has a lot of strong moves and great coverage against almost everyone. And we're gonna exchange him now. Bring in the... the Shield has crystal type moves, so we need to be a bit careful about that. But this should be decent. I don't know if Bloodstar can take on that Sherwold with just one uppercut. I certainly hope so. Halfway through. Just barely hanging there. But he's still gonna bite the dust, so be it. The Zaku's gonna wake up once the poison ticks, so he did not even get anything bad out of that. Alright, let's bring in the Matlet. No need to revitalize over here, so we can just go and do something else instead. Let's use the Beta Burst here. And you can go for the energy manipulation. That didn't do that much damage, but if he dares to use a high stamina move, he's gonna go down. Goodbye, Zaku. That's about the damage I was expecting to see there. And that is about what I expected to happen to you there. Clamp still prevails. Push forward. We'll take Vambi once and for all. Not under my watch, boy. It's no use. Fall back. We'll find another way. Fall back. Retreat to Uhuru. Okay, something happened over here. That's nice. Might as well. Oh, we don't even need to use it yet. Just hanging here for a little bit and check out what the local fauna is all about. Oh, Grumble! I was actually really much looking for one of those. They both look like ground types, but I want them both. I don't think I can go for water move on good conscience in here though. Cisare and Grumble. Like, Grumble should be living through this. Hopefully. Guys, Grumble. Just look at his face. He's already my spirit animal, just for that. Just for that face. Look at that face of that guy. Oh, Grumpy McGrumpyson. I actually saw what Grumble's deal is all about. I've seen his evolution. And I think that Grumble has the potential to be one of the cooler TemTems in this game for quite a few reasons. If HP is below 25%, he gets invigorated. That's cute, but we do not care. And caught the worm too. Now that was a productive fight, now wasn't it? Electric Synthesize. It's pretty nice too. And Gaia, we don't need that. Anyway, the cool thing about him, he actually evolves into a ground electric type. And that is a pretty big deal because ground electric type gives him coverage against 7 out of 12 types in the game. That is huge. For comparison, I think our boy Patrick is over here. I think he hits like 5 or 6 types. Which is far less. Actually, let's go for the Ashuriken against the male and use the Beta Burst against the female. And if that wouldn't have been enough, he also learns one of the strongest electric moves in the game. Electric is a very powerful type in this game, but right now it suffers from not having a lot of good moves and a lot of good TemTems. But Grumble's evolution is one of the few, if not the only one, who actually gets a strong electric move. That is very potent, and that's why I think that those will be pretty powerful in the long run. Tesla Prison is pretty weak. Tesla Prison's damage number is only 50. For comparison, all moves that Cypad has, our Patroclus has in here, they're hitting for 60 to 130 by default. Previously, before this patch, the strongest earth move there was... I think we can't even progress through here. Oh, no. The strongest earth move there was previously was... that lightning storm move that hits the entire enemy team for... what was it? 72, I think? 72 base damage or something like that. You did well, stranger. Say, what was your name again? DeGrand. Well done, y'all. We must keep the Belsodas at bay here in the tunnel, or he'll be overrun. Bamuza, Nala said that. Nala's a wise woman, but I'm the Dojo Master now. Please remember that. Yes, Dojo Master. My apologies. Thank you for your help defending Vumpy DeGrand. Now, here we are. We need to resist until reinforcements arrive from Takma. And we can retake the tunnel, push all the way to Uhuru. Apologize, Dojo Master, but this boy here is the reinforcements from Takma. Well, I was hoping for more, but you have proved yourself to be a friend of Kisiwa, DeGrand. I might have a mission for you, but first we need to induct you into the Resistance. I have instituted a rigorous training routine to make sure we don't lose more tamers to the vicious Belsoto. Come to my dojo, my pupils will train and test you, and make haste, we need to make a move before they grind us down. I wouldn't make him wait if I was you, friend. He's the one keeping us safe, so if he needs your help, it means we all do. Please don't tarry. Okay, first of all, we heal ourselves back up. So, Psypad, I'm gonna show it really quick to you. Psypad Trickless, there he is. Toxic Ink has a base damage of 80, Ice Shuriken 60, Ninja Jutsu 130, and Neutral Sai 135. For comparison, the strongest electric move up until this update was the Electric Storm for 76. That is very, very not that much in comparison. And the Tesla Prison only had 50. Yeah, 50. I don't think we need more items in here. Just heal our guys up. There we go. Man, I wonder how that fight against the dojo leader will go. He'll probably kick us pretty hard. But we'll just kick back even harder. Just look at it. I just love seeing Psypad run along like that. Psypad is the best. Say what you want. Psypad is just the very, very best. Alright, the Vambi Dojo. Dojo Master Musa. Okay. I see how it is, I guess. Musa's ADC. The Dojo Master sent word that you would be dropping by, so this is our dojo. Apologize, it's not in the best of shapes. I'll continue with my training. Okay, this is weird. So I go down, but I go up? Is that it? You know what, let's not question it anymore. Let's not question that more than necessary. There's some ether. And this brings me back in this room, I see. Okay, you guys look like you're up for a fight. I'm gonna take you both down. An ADC. Yeah, an ADC. Attack damage carry. There we go. You know Kisiwa? Astute observation. Haha. Yes, I'm from Arbery. I was visiting some relatives of my wife Bontu here, and then all down below broke loose. So I'm trying to do my bit to help too. I suppose you're doing the same, right? So show me what you got. Now that I can do. Guess what day is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 30th of July. Okay, there's a Mouflunk. I don't think we know what his typing is right now. But both of our guys are gonna be weak against that Barn Chase, so I want to change that up just for that. Let's bring both of our Kinus in here. One of them is pretty low, but I think I want to see how she will fare. Okay, that's a problem. I did not think that would actually apply to the other guy. That's good to know. Glad July is already finished. What a month. Yeah, I can imagine that this month was pretty troublesome for you. It's gonna go on a rampage. That should not hit too hard. Had a feeling it would be a normal move, so I'm very happy that that worked out for me. I'm gonna put that Mouflung to sleep and gonna use a shield. It only uses regular moves thus far, so I think we should be relatively fine. The Barge is the one I'm a bit more worried about. Good stuff. Okay, we just keep L put in the back of the Coward's Cloak then. We learned that lesson. Now, A-Blue should be having a good time. You revitalize yourself over here really quick. Actually, if he's normal, just Beta Blast him. And Stone Ball, Noxious Bomb. Noxious Bomb should be good. Decent. And a one-shot. Rosita, I've got to thank her for the advice. I don't know, maybe she's doing something right now. Now, what are we gonna do here? He is not going to be weak against the Stone Burst. Or is he? Actually, yes, he's gonna be weak against that. So, we use this, we use the Stone Ball. That should absolutely destroy him. Kinuis tanks that with no problem. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I just got a Steam notification. Apparently they applied an update to West of Dead. Is that true? What is in that update? I have to check that out later. I have to check that up in a moment, guys. Probably not gonna play it on the stream, but I at least have to take a good look at it. Damn, I had like 3 or 4 more recordings for that game up and ready as well. Oh, so did you hide the notifications from the recording? Yeah, I guess. That's the thing. I noticed that they don't show, both in recordings and streams. But I never did that on purpose. That was a good bout, buddy. You're not bad yourself. Thanks, you're just being polite. I was never my family tamer. My sister Elizabeth was. Anyway, good fight, thanks. Who's that? My sister, she's not here. Guess I'm a bit worried about her. She's here in Kisiwa? The thing is, she's not. She got this new boyfriend recently, and, well, she's just out of uni, you know? She's going through her bad boys phase, I guess. Anyway, she's in Tugma. Don't worry, Quasal is very safe. Yes, I know. Been there a few times, but she's not in Quasal. She's in the corrupted Badlands. First of all, Quasal is not safe. One imposter was enough to absolutely jeopardize everything going down in that city. She's not in Quasal. She's in the corrupted Badlands. Yeah, it turns out her new boyfriend is one of those rebels that like to hold a middle finger to the guards and make a living on the surface somehow. I was hoping my sis would just outgrow all of that, but I also never thought I would be fighting in a war in Kisiwa of all places, you know. I can wrap up to Kisiwa, I can check her out later. Let me help, I'll check up on her. All I know is that she was living with him and some in the Badlands. What about the boyfriend? Makil, and his quote is OMG, amazing. Oh my god, yeah, I really hate him. Don't worry, I'll find her. Untangle, that's a new technical course. Untraps the target from any tangle. Sure. You know, it was worth it fighting the guy just for that. So I don't have the technology to build a new Tower of Veda, DeGrand. Okay, that's a problem. Well, that sounds like something worth developing. Oh, it's one of those. We have seen that blocky scorpion kind of guy already. So looking at him, my wild guess is gonna be he is a ground, an earth, poison type. Which means that I don't think I have... Hey, actually, yes. Ice Shuriken should be hitting that Ozokon pretty hard. It did last time. And the perfect jab should hit that Akra Nox super hard too. Let's see if that is gonna work out. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. He's gonna uppercut me back, but that will just tickle. Another Ice Shuriken, another uppercut, and then we are through in here. Now he's using poison moves, and he was actually taking extra damage there. So my bet was on the money. Actually, I mixed up the targets there. Alright. So much for this. Patrick is about to reach his next level. And there's the Tateru. Tateru the hero. We can go for the Ninja Jutsu. Oh yeah, Blue Q. If you're still in chat. Blue Q, this is gonna be the Naruto reference. 1,000 years of pain! Right in the Tateru bed. Right up the butt. Fierce Claw, how cute. Alright, next turn. The uppercut should finish the job. We already have Earth Crystal types in the game, so I would be kinda surprised if they were to add another one. Oh, go on. We need each and every tamer. Cool. Let's go down here then. I fell so deep. Got some bomb pluses though. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need them in a moment. Boom, 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 boom. Let's leave it at that. They may fall, but so be it. Karaoke, let's fight. Yeah. Who are you and why do you look so alike? Do they though? Why are you and who do you look alike? Don't waste our time. Yeah. Oh, the left guy. The left guy. I want him. I want that guy. Draka. She looks so cool. And we don't have a fire type in our group yet. Also no earth type. I want that. Also, you should absolutely get destroyed by this. Yeah, 4 times weakness. There we go. I can't. I'm not a Belsodo scum lord. I'm not into stealing other guys' stuff. Clinch. That looked brutal. The animation of that one looked super brutal. Madrid. That one is also going to be super weak against fighting moves. That Nacho Sai is going to absolutely eliminate him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the big one. 4 times weaknesses. Let's go. I've seen one who kind of looked like he could either be a fox or a rabbit. And there was also some artwork for an unreleased TemTem that definitely had the whole wolf thing going on. So, just you wait a little longer. It will happen. It will happen eventually. So guys, to explain to you a little bit why I had so many Osieras in my box. It is actually pretty easy to explain. You see that Patrulus has this ability, Ice Shuriken, right? The only way you can get that ability on him is through selective breeding. And that is where the problems start, because the only TemTem that can have that Ice Shuriken naturally, without any breathing, is Osiera. And you need a male Osiera in order to have a Psypet inherit that skill. Now, Osiera, very rare TemTem, has a 5% appearance rate. And if that would not have been enough already, they only have a 10% chance of being a male one. So you can imagine how long it took to actually get me one of those. It was a mess. It was an honest-to-God hot mess. Okay, I think this is where we need to be, right? It's empty. It's a shame. I actually want to heal up our guys, because I'm pretty sure that right after that door, that is where we will find the Dojo Master. Okay, how do I get back in here? This looks promising, I guess-ish. I don't understand the logic behind these things. This one? This one? Nope. I don't quite understand the logic behind these at all. Okay, there we go. Now we can heal. No! Yes, we can. I could have used a smoke book, but as I told you before, I'm broke, girl. I'm broke. I got no money. Where was the TemTem sample? There. I should look at the wiki to see the new TemTems. You should do that. Now, let's keep moving on. I'm looking forward to how this fight is gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna change something around here a little bit. Let's actually bring both our guys here to the front. Let's see how that is gonna go. Both of them will immediately start with a stat push. That should be good. Not super crazy and super scary to think about. Not being able to breathe or move. Sand filling your lungs. Yeah, that's very, very scary indeed. What irritates me is that apparently falling through this also puts me through some kind of honest-to-God dimensional wormhole that just leads to me actually falling from the sky. Because that is not scary at all. Is that where I need to go? Not quite. That one. Okay, we are not done here. Okay. There's a fight going on. Hey, good day. I'm Samanji. Let's train, shall we? Yes, let's waste no time. Impatient trainer. Yeah, let's train, sure. Wish I had an option that would hide other players from the game. Why do you dislike that so much? Oh, that's a guy. That's the evolution of Grumble. Look at him. He looks even more grumpy. And now he is so grumpy that he grew horns. Isn't he cute? Okay, let's bring in Patroclus. But we have to be careful about that. And ground electric. What will be the best thing to bring into for that? A-Blue actually, I think, should be pretty decent. Oh man, that Grumble. He has a face of someone that just has had enough of everything. Oh my god, if he is going to use a strong electric move against Cypad, Cypad is going to bite the dust immediately. That's was about what I expected would happen. But we lived. Good stuff. Okay, first of all, Ice Shuriken to bring out the little guy, and you are gonna use a stone ball, I guess? Sure. One shot. How are those players that like MMO games alone, like as a single player game? I mean, I can see that. I can see that only because questing can be pretty annoying if, you know, people steal all your quest mobs and something like that. But that can't happen in this game. For all we know, other players being in here just makes the world feel lived in, which I do not mind personally. I don't know, but that's just me. Everyone is different in that regard. A goatee. Oh, he's cute. He is a cute one indeed. Okay, Beta Burst. He should be a normal type. He looks like the pre-stage of that double horned guy we met earlier. Goodbye, Goatee. Goatee ain't going anywhere anymore. Anti-Terror just having mastered the art of the Earthbender. And one more of those. Another one that we can just absolutely destroy. With our Beta Burst. And a Fierce Claw. For good measure. By the way, DeGrand, have you heard of a roguelike called Change Homeless Survival? I have never. That was a cool move. Now how do we animate that? Animate? Are you animators? Nice seeing a friend, and nice seeing a friend. Does the other guy not talk to me? He does not talk to me. Samanji does the talking for both of them. It's actually kind of rude. There's another fight waiting for me here. What is that roguelike all about, Swelf? Dude, I'm not doing. You stop spinning. Someone said, let's jump in there. What's the worst that can happen? Like, I had no idea, dude. I don't know how many floors we fell through. Let's just fight. Do it. No, he has a disadvantage. We'll be fine as you don't hit me with your temps. I mean, he could do that, but he shouldn't. But he could. I definitely would not be against that. Man, already missing my Cypad. Already missing my Cypad somewhat fiercely in here. Both of them can hit both of my Kino super effectively, so we have to make an exchange here. Matt, that should be pretty well off. And A-Blue as well. Welcome back, Matt lad. Man, Cyber would absolutely one-shot that one guy to the right, the Volcrane. That's a bummer. Tank that poisonous hit though, that's nice. And that's not gonna do much either. It's a game where you play as a homeless guy girl and you're trying to get enough money to afford an apartment. And where does the... Excuse me, where does the roguelike element come in? I think we should be able to get that guy out first. I'm just saying, even the live stream and the chat here gave some input into the creative flow. Yeah, I can absolutely see that. I can absolutely see that, man. There's always so much topic and discussion about everything going on in this chat. It's insane. In my headcanon, I would like to believe that the streams are always this small because people just feel intimidated by all of our intellect and death, and the death of all this, all the discussions we have on basically all the topics. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to take him out, so we don't try and go for the other guy first. Now Ilu has 2 debuffs on him, but he should be living through all of that. Oh, he has the same move as I do, but he got it as a combo move because he has a fireman on his side. What a guy. Alright, one more of those, and then we are going to town for our claws against the Volcrane. Big brain is a requirement here. Good thing you all have that. Right. I mean, I can say from observation that all of you guys writing in the chat constantly, your brains seem pretty huge. Now, if I have a big brain or not, that I will leave up for you guys to interpret. I think we are gonna exchange you here, or you know what, no. Gotta go how to go home. Mayor Slash. He's gonna fall, but we can just revive him afterwards. Yeah, all of us have the big brain level 100. Cheer up, but it fails because he was aiming for his friend there. Let us bring back output. And finish it up with a beta burst. Actually, maybe not a beta burst because that will hurt. There we go. Maybe we should say things like OMG amazing more often. Maybe that would keep less big brain people in here as well. Nah, that would not be me. I feel like now we have to enhance the big brainy factor even more. Just for the sake of making everyone who's joining a chat in here with us even more of a big brain. You good there? He is in a fight. Apparently. But with whom? Can I be TemTem in here? No, right? Who is he fighting? I'm actually a little bit irritated by that. There was an item in here somewhere and I want that. Thank you. You just did it for tonics. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's another item. Is it good? Smoke bombs. They're not bad. Let's go for this one, I think. Let's go for the right direction. We have been here before. Oh man, these kind of rails always break my brain a little bit. Let's go over here. Let's go up in there. Let's go further up in there. Let's go further up in there. That was not the way for us to go there. Damn. Okay, let's go here. Go there. I think we were supposed to go in here. Let's try going for the right. That looks interesting. Left or right? Right. Ah, deja vu. I've been in this place before. Or have I? Oh, no. I think I messed it up a little bit. Yep, I messed it up. Oh, man, this is... See, all the big brain points I claimed for myself just mere moments ago. I have lost them immediately again. Go here, go there. Okay, I think we made it. Let's check if there's some kind of item lying around in here. And there's nothing over here. Oh, my big brain. It rewarded me. It rewarded me with my way out. Yeah, we did it. There was an item left somewhere in there. Don't care. Time to fight the guy. Our squad, fully healed. Oh my god, look at that big old... Is that a cat? Or a yeti? Oh, he looks like he's in a good mood. Look at that face. Okay, he actually sat down there and made a happy face previously. I don't think that's a mouse. DeGrand, so you're serious about joining the resistance? No, I just hate the Bel Soto. Good enough for me, I suppose. We are in no position to refuse any help in our struggle, even one born of hatred. I have a mission just for you. I can spare one single tame, as you have seen, and I feel you will be the right man for it. But I can't risk on a mere feeling. I must make sure. So get ready, DeGrand. I won't hold back, just as the Bel Soto won't when you come across them out there in the Geno Gap. If you're not ready for me, you're not ready for them. TemTem up. A polar bear walrus. Oh, look at him giving us a thumbs up. Also, by the way, thanks for every one of you who has given me a thumbs up in here. You guys are the real heroes. Okay. I think we have to do a quick switch into Patroclus and Bloodstark. Because both of their guys are weak against fighting types. Especially that Madrid. Big burly Lynx. Maybe that too. Yeah, those stone moves against Patroclus will not do much. Okay, I think a regular uppercut should be enough to take out the Madrid because he's double weak against that stuff, but the Corrin, he will need a little bit more love. So we use the Nichosai against Tim, and the uppercut against the other guy. That's what I expected to see. Oh, he healed himself because that guy went down. Akranox, that's a poisonous one. Okay, I actually want to get this Akranox guy out ASAP, so let's actually focus on him. The Corrin, he has an effect that makes him evade abilities. That didn't do any damage. Akranox double screen, what does that do? I don't know what that does. Apparently it is what caused him to take way less damage that I feel confident with. He overexerted himself, that's nice. Now he needs to rest it up for a bit, so we might as well exchange him for Keanu Reeves again. And you can take out that Akranox with another uppercut. Yeah, so far it feels like we got the upper hand in this fight. Boom, baby. The Corrin is going to rest here for a moment, so that's fine. Patroclus no longer poisoned. Elput getting another level. And Mashuk. I think we should be able to take the Mashuk out rather easily with a beta burst, hopefully. We'll follow it up with an uppercut just to be safe. It's not gonna do much because he's resistant against it. Lowers our defense a bit. A bit of a problem, we should be able to live through that. Decent. Oh, living on 2 HP, but the poison's gonna take him out. Bloodstock. He lived life to the fullest. Good stuff. Let me think really quick. Let's bring in Mad Lad. Mad Lad? Mad Lad, there he is. No, one more beta burst against you, and energy manipulation should be enough. Not quite, but if he uses a move in the next turn, he's gonna fall. If he even gets that far. Revive me, DeGrand. Horseman can't die like this. You did not die. You just you're just taking a power nap. You're just taking a power nap. That's all there is. Okay, there's the Yowler. It kind of looks like an ice type, and I don't have anything against an ice type, I think. So you know what? Let's not even gonna bother him. Just put him to sleep for the moment. Take out the Corwin first. He's actually living on 1 HP, are you kidding me? There, Yowler's asleep. And you are going to overexhaust yourself. See? And there comes Skunch. Skunch is gonna go down on one single beta burst. Which I will let Mad Lad do, so that you can actually just go and apply a bit of a protection buff on one of you. We can actually also go for the energy manipulation, but no, I want to get him. I want him gun. Tickles. You think he is Earth Water? I don't know. He actually lived on 1 HP? Insane. Did not see that coming. Okay, now he's awake. We'll just have to see what kind of move he's gonna use. You can heal yourself, I guess. And you go for another energy manipulation against that Skunch, just to take him out. There we go. Hibernate? Okay, that definitely sounds like some kind of water move. He just froze himself. Okay, I guess he does not want to win. I guess he just does not want to win. Okay. Okay, Joker, if that's how you roll, I'll poison you on top of that. Hang on, what, he was weak against that? Okay, so that must mean he must be either a regular, a normal type, or a fighting type. Because those are the only two types that are actually weak against mental attacks. That's so weird. Okay, Yola, you're almost done. You're almost gone. Let's use another beta burst in here. Let's use 2 beta bursts. Actually, no, you still go for the energy manipulation. If he's gonna be able to do anything in here, I want him to take a huge stamina cost for that. Nope, he's not gonna do anything. Big level 50 Yola came into the fight, slept, and then he was so tired, so he hibernated. That Yola was not able to get any attack off against us. Goldman seemed pessimistic from the living from references. Goldman? Where does this talk about Goldman coming from? You have pretty jaded and pessimistic view about intelligence. Hope it isn't the same about wisdom. I recognize Goldman from a book I read the other day. What was it? 1942? I think that was the name of it. Something like that. And we got the resistance badge. You have vowed to defend freedom in Kisiwa. Damage done with neutral techniques is increased by 15%. That's neat. Long live free Kisiwa. Long live the resistance. Down with the Basoto. I am honored, Shikamu. Cool, where's Carlos? Yes, to business. I have no idea why I expected manners. Oh, come on! Now listen up, DeGrand. Far to the southwest there's Upinzani. a city we have retaken and lost again to the Balsotho, at least twice. Between Upinzani and Tia lies a sparsely populated region of savannah we call the Geno Gap. It used to be our line of communication with Upinzani, until 2 days ago. Tell me about that place. I've been in Upinzani for ages, but at least back then it used to be considered the most genuinely Kisiwan town, if that makes sense. Not as advanced as Uhuru, no dojo like Vambi, a haven for the old ways. Last news I had before comms were interrupted was that a man from the old Turay tribe has assumed command of the Upinzani resistance. That gives me some hope. They are sturdy tamers, the Turay. But none of us can survive for long in isolation. We need to link with them again, as soon as possible. Turay, wasn't that the name of the captain of the airship? Adia Turay, wasn't that her name? I think it was. It is a beautiful land, DeGrand, noble and rugged, and earth TemTem country too. Perhaps I'm biased because I spent most of my childhood rock-hopping the Isles with my dad. That was before everyone started moving to Vambi, but I digress. Alright, let's go there. About 48 hours ago, our scouts spotted a massive Balsotho airdrop in the Geno Gap. They have expanded from that beachhead and now the resistance is split in two. Thankfully, Balsotho don't seem to have the equipment to cross the Gap and open the second front. But we have had no news from Upinzani since. So what do you want me to do? I need to cross the Geno Gap and find a way to Upinzani. We must coordinate with the terrain or we're all done for. A lot is riding on this mission. No more questions. Then be on your way, DeGrand, avoid the Balsotho as much as you possibly can, and by the love of all that is good, find a way there. Okay, let's go. That was probably the easiest dojo fight we had in a while, but I'd chalk that up to us just being pretty well prepared in terms of the TemTem we brought for this whole shindig. Does this take us to the exit? Not quite. Does this take me to the exit? Hopefully. Not quite. This should. There we go. Maybe I should have just used a smoke bomb. Yeah, but now we got out regardless, so all is good. Okay, go back to the Temporium really quick, heal our guys back up. And then we are ready for the world, then we will be ready for some action. If I met Max, I wouldn't just give him a punch. I don't know. I got a feeling that Max will get some kind of redemption arc later down the line. I have a feeling about it. I don't know it, but I have a feeling about it. Remember the time when we met that guy who looked like a Jedi Master and a Sith Lord? He was all about that topic. I kind of felt like that was a bit of foreshadowing there. What's that sound? It's an airship. Oh, hello there. I'm just wondering, is that what I think it is? It can be. Yes, it's Balsotho, guys. I was just wondering how deep these things are flying over these islets. Okay, this is a very big place. We have to go all the way over here, huh? There's a lot to be seen. I actually want to see some TemTems being running around in here. There's a wall that we have to climb up, which we can do. There are some Balsotho goons. We will fight them later down the line. And that is just a place where we can hop around. There are some spots with ice on them, which makes me kind of hope that we will get our ice skates back in here eventually. And yeah, Luna Wimplums. What about you? Demoralized Balsotho. You don't look like a native to me. I'm not. Fair enough. What? What? You don't care? Damn right I don't. I'm very much done with this gig. So you want out? Well, I mean, it's a job. I don't know how to do anything else, so... Try the dojo? See, the thing is, I'm not really into the TemTem taming thing. I was never any good at it, catching or taming or fighting. But the clan gives you top-notch temps and easy pensions, and I guess I just went along with it. What to do in Kisiwa is immoral. I have no time to waste on you. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah. I want to go for that option. Heck, you're having a stroke. What are you doing in Kisiwa is immoral. It was not supposed to be like this, you know? Kicking people out their homes. It was, well, kind of cool. Money and fancy digital stuff. But this is not what I signed up for. Well, at least there we now know that there's at least some of these guys who are having a brain on them. A lot of climbable walls around here, so let's remember those being here for later. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of other stuff in here. So let's actually go fight these two jokers up in here. Let's do it. So, where the down below is that little girl? She could be a spy. She ran to the tall grass and I can't see where she... Heads up, boyo, we have company. Nothing to be truly afraid of, I would say. Well, maybe a little bit. That fire guy can do quite a bit of damage. So we are going to... Actually, you can stay, I guess. Take out the grandpa over there. You we will exchange, though, for Patroclus. I mean, Madman, yeah, I agree. Max is definitely a jerk, yes. But he doesn't stop there, that's the main problem with him. He is not only a jerk, he has committed actual criminal acts. He is far beyond the territory where he's just a jerk. He is an honest-to-God criminal, that is a big problem. I think we have talked about that last time. He has committed fraud, business sabotage among other things, probably death in there somewhere as well, I wouldn't put it behind him. So yeah, that's... I don't know. That's a lot to deal with. How many TemTem do they have in total? I can't quite see it because of the dark. 4. That's not too many. Yeah, Keanu Reeves needs to heal himself up here. Keanu Reeves needs to give himself some honest-to-God good healing. That mix might be a problem. And we can't put it to sleep, sadly, so we won't. Yeah, nice shuriken should be enough to take out the Kapire. Mix is a crystal and mental type. I was using that brutal looking move there. That did half damage, so it's either fighting or a melee move. Or a neutral move. That is a problem, because Cypad is weak against both of them if they do decide to go for a mental move. I think we should be exchanging him here and now. Let's exchange him for Matlet. Yeah, for Matlet. Actually, Matlet also a dangerous choice because both of our attempts right now are weak to Crystal. And against air, I wasn't even thinking about that. Matt is very, very tanky, so we can more or less deal with that kind of stuff. But only more or less. Okay, you revitalize yourself. We can't use the lullaby in here yet. I'm pretty sure the Boncher will overexert himself next turn, so we're gonna put some exhaustion on him. Also some decent damage too. Yeah, that Banshee should not be living that one down. Hallucination. That was not good. That was pretty ungood, but we take it. So, if I use this now, because of the exhaustion effect, I would actually hurt myself, and I don't want that. So you know what, let's just use a Bomb Plus. Keep him safe. The Banshee, he can't attack out of exhaustion. I think the Mix was not exhausting himself there, was he? I think he actually was, so you know what, just take the Banshee out. I mean, Zwolf, all power to you. Right now, I am in that same camp. I think he needs some honest-to-God good smacking. But I would rather have my TemTem do the talking in that regard. You heal you, and you use this. Half the damage because he's a crystal type. But if he's going to do anything stupid now, the stamina course will hit him hard. And now he's poisoned too. Yeah, you're not gonna lift the poison tick. That's what I'm talking about. Identity theft, slander, battery as illegal, just to write a few charges against Max. Yeah, he is a problem. And I mean, we now, or for the most part, we were a little bit laughing at what Belzoda was doing for the most part. You know, they were always kind of goofy, kind of weird, kind of comical to a certain degree. But now they're actually just committing... They're just going to war with an entire country, with an entire island. And that is where the fun times stop. That is where the fun times stop. The Belzoda, they basically came out of nowhere apparently, and now they are announced to got threat. Halt, no civilians allowed. Sorry, on my way. Nah, you're not. You could be resistance informant. Max is a problem. And yeah, he's our rival. But most of all, he's a problem. That Saku has a pretty high level, but I have seen much worse. He can use poison attacks, I think. But we should be fine. Double beta burst. Yeah, exactly, the ambiguous boy. Girl. Man. Person. Child. That guy. Saku's resting, so he did not even have any moves he could just go and use. It's good for me. Yeah, you revitalize, and you... Actually, no, you go for the hypnosis against him, and you revitalize Keanu Reeves. That was quite a bit of damage. Oh guys, I was eating so much good stuff today. I ate a steak today. And the steak, it was so good that I was like, okay, you know what? That steak was so good, I'm gonna eat a second one. So I did. Living my best life over here. Some blackberries, a couple apples, and some grapes on top of it all. Feels good. You just wait it out. Why is that Saku so insistent on going for the stronger Kino over here? Should be going for the weaker one instead. You go for one more beta burst and you gonna heal up Kino Reeves. That hurt a little bit, but that's fine. I would say it was between medium and well done. Steaks were around 250 gram each. What can I say? I'm a big boy. Let's just have you wait it out then for a moment. So it wasn't a mistake. No, it was certainly no mistake. You know me. You bring in a good pun, I will appreciate it. I have a hard time saying no to a good pun. Let's just wait it out, finish the job. I think your joke would have been better if we would have said the stakes were high. There's this one part in Mass Effect 3 where more than Solus, he was the kind of guy who basically is always in the know. He's a very, very smart scientist, all that stuff. And he has this one moment. He has this one moment where he is actually at wit's end, basically, and is like, I made a mistake. But the way he said it was hilarious. He said, I made a mistake! And you could easily misunderstand that as, I made him a steak. And the first time I heard that, it was hilarious to me. Let me see. There's a lot of directions we could take this to. Let's go over here. Just rock hopping in here. Is there anything in here? This patch of grass looks like there's some kind of item in here. There is not. I was so sure there would be something. My feeling betrayed me. Ah, a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist, you're a terrorist. So the steak was a red thing. It was a very, very well done red thing. So, Calabas and Kerneve. I'm kind of afraid of the Calabas, I gotta say. Let me think. Okay, A Blue's gonna be good in here. We sadly have no good air or electric attacks in our team. That is one of the big weak points of our team. Let's bring A Blue and Bloodstark in here. I think that would be the best thing we could do. Just let Bloodstark do a lot of fighting, just so he can get his honest to God level up, so that he can reach his new form. I feel like that is what we should actually be focused on right now. Stoneball. Not Stoneball, not Stoneball. Noxious Bump. And follow it up with an uppercut. Sure. Decent damage. Oh, but he's getting a defense up for that. I'll be damned. I feel like Kerneve is actually a pretty good TemTem too. I wouldn't mind having one of those one of these days. They're pretty good bruisers. You can go for one more of those thingy magics. And you go for an uppercut. Have you ever played any of the XCOM games or anything similar? I have not. I think I own one of them, but I haven't played them. I think I own one in the Epic Games Store, but I don't think I've ever played one. What is with... Bloodstock may be dead to the poison. Of course he is. Was a bit too much attention he received there. Matlat. Matlat will tank anything he's gonna throw at him. But he's pretty low on HP. But that's okay. Stoneball should be hitting him for not a lot of damage, but the Mayor Slash is gonna hit for neutral. Decent. And that slashed him down. We used the Calabas on this playthrough as well for a little while. The Calabas, I gotta say, I was always kind of underestimating him, but he's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's actually put Bloodstark here to the front together with Keanu Reeves. There we go. Is there anything up in here? We have already checked this spot, of course we have. Ice skate area. Of course we don't have anything that allows us to actually just ice skate over the place properly, because that would have been too fun. Another Bel Soto goon. I was trying to make him play Panther since he have it on his Epic account. Maybe I will do that eventually. A Gazuma. Gazuma is one of those TemTems that I really would love to use. If only he had good moves later down the line. He has neither strong wind nor electric moves. Or at least to a degree is understandable considering that both air and electric moves are very, very powerful. But still, come on. Okay, that is going to take him out. We can go for an uppercut against the other guy. Gang is the only top tier on the first island. I wouldn't say that. Genki, first of all, yes, very, very strong on the first island, that's for sure. On the second island, he is still carrying at least a little bit of weight because of the Noxious Bomb. Remember, he can learn that. So that's definitely going to be a huge, huge help as you go. And then in Takma, that's where things do become a little bit more problematic. Takma, there's some enemies that do have a weakness against lightning, so you can definitely still make good use out of it. On the other hand, the crystal guys, they can easily slap it around pretty easily. So that's definitely something to be mindful about. I think I'm going to just exchange Bloodstark in here. Yeah, put a stone wall on yourself and then... No, I didn't want to wait! No! I wanted to exchange! No! He's gonna bite the dust! No! I want a Bloodstark to live! No! No! That misclick! I wanted to exchange him. I wanted him to live a long and prosperous life, but I messed it all up. Damn. Alright, A-Blue. The funny thing is that, objectively speaking, Swerve is actually one of our weaker TemTem we have right now, just for the sake of him not being evolved. That's a bit weird when you play through the game. Probably not as much of a bad thing in the end game when you actually do PvP and all that stuff. The unevolved Pokemon, yeah, unevolved TemTem, they are super weak in comparison to others, just in terms of base stats. Like Psypad and Tateru, those are the TemTems we caught or can catch in the very, very first island. And they are so strong all by themselves, immediately. Bloodstark, he will not have reached his full potential until he has reached his final form. Do we still have a vial? We do not. I'm gonna use a revive in here. Or not. Let's just wait it out. Use a smoke bomb later down the line. We have to be a bit more careful of our money spending. Now Sephiroth, I have already caught a few. The other guy, the Ozuchi, I have not yet caught. So, why don't we make that a thing that is going to happen in here right now? Okay, he's resistant against poison. Good to know. Very effective. Novice Punch looked like a regular move. Cool, cool. Let's throw out some Tem cards. I'm already almost out of Tem cards again. There we go. Caught ourselves a new friend. Ozuchi. He's an Earth type, okay. It's kinda rough to know that there's Sephiroth in here. I was not expecting poison damage to be a factor for this place. I might as well try to catch it as well. I've heard of Other Side. It's like a mix of Silent Hill and XCOM that... It's like a strategy turn-based game with darkest dungeon-like deaths. I actually have heard about that game today. And it actually looks pretty decent, and I was actually tempted to get it. But then I saw the price tag. It is actually pretty expensive. I think it was 30 euros or so on Steam. But yeah, it really does look pretty interesting. I have seen that. Gonna use a smoke bomb here really quick. There we go. Hang on, I actually added it to my wish list. I wanna check that out really quick. Wish list. Other side, there it is. Yeah, 34.99 €. I have no money because I have been spending a lot on items basically. Temp cards, healing items, all over the time I was farming stuff here and there. That was pretty money intensive. Oh wait, you're asking why I don't have money in real life in order to buy that other side game immediately. In which case the answer would probably be I would have the money, but I don't want to spend it. I don't want to spend that much money on that game that I just heard about today, basically. Oh, there's an item over there. Is it good? I can't get it because I can't ice skate. Are you kidding me? Game! Nope, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Give me back my ice skates. I am very sure the game developers only introduced that spot then and there just to be like, na 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 na, never getting back your ice skates. I swear. I got it, but I'm so bad at it, so many dead daughters. Yeah, you know, I want to get that game just for the sake of being able to put funny tags into my thumbnails and titles like Daddy DeGrand treating his daughters bad. Or very good, who knows? How did it get here? Does everyone have those hook implements but us? Yes. Yeah, I can absolutely see where you're coming from. That was my initial thought as well. Alright, Beta Burst and Uppercut is not gonna do much, so we're gonna use Uppercut against the Pick Epic. That didn't do much damage, but it lowered her defense. Yes, the Pick Epic. Also, fun fact, even though I did a whole lot of farming, I have not seen a wild Pick Epic yet on this entire save file. Not even a single one. I was not purposely looking out for one, which I feel like I should add. But it's still kinda ironic. Because I feel like on the last save file they were all over the place. Decent. 47 on Keanu Reeves. Gonna heal him now really quick and put another uppercut into him. And he goes down. I will report you. We'll burn your house. Oh my, she actually looks the part. Yeah, apparently so. The playable ladies in that game are daughters. Oh, a power rack. I haven't seen one of those running around in the wild like this. Gonna take it out. Get out! It's like an army of a fragment of one person's soul. Is that how it is? Okay. Again, I've only learned about that game's existence today. I watched one quick trailer with a little bit of gameplay on it. That was all I've seen of it thus far. Oh, marvelous. Just what I needed. Can't get those two dumbasses to agree to take turns with the blaster token. Now some random resistance just waltzes in here. That will be me, the random resistancer. Volcrane and the toxic guy. I think this is gonna be a pretty opportune time to exchange Keanu Reeves for Patroclus. And you go for this move. Patroclus is going to absolutely destroy that Volcrane with Ice Shuriken in the next turn. Stone Ball. That's not a lot of damage. Aquanox is just resting. Okay, it's good for me, I guess. Oh my god, he lived! Oh my god, guys, I'm actually super surprised by that. He has a 4 times weakness against that, and he lived. How did that even happen? How's that even a thing? I have nothing but respect for that guy. He is the greatest indeed, I know. The greatest Volcrane who has ever Volcraned a Volcrane. What a guy. He will forever live on in my heart. I said, give me that rock-hopping hook. No way, it's mine, dude. Fine, then we are stranded here, dude. No, you are. We're supposed to be a platoon. How do we fight together is you can move and I can't? Your problem, dude. I brought a rock-hopping hook from home. You didn't. End of. We don't have those things in the marls. Again, not my problem, dude. Fine. Rock up away. You gotta fight the resistance alone. Be my guest. What? Oh, wait. Is that your problem now? Never mind me, guys. Go on. Yeah, sure. We'll fight you. Whatever. But this is not over, dude. Whatever, dude. The dudism is strong on this duo double. Now that is a big chunky dude. That is the biggest and chunkiest dude to ever do the dudism. We have to exchange Keanu Reeves because Keanu Reeves is actually weak against both of them and I hate it. You're gonna uppercut that Sherald over here. It's about maybe a 2-shot. Ooh, that will hurt Patroclus. At least a little bit. Nah, fine. Okay, Nacho Sai against the Sherald. Just to take him out. I will use a Bomb Plus on Bloodstock just so he can live. Also, so it will take, I would say, about 5 to 6 more levels. Right now, we are slightly around, if not at the 8 ball. So I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon-ish. Need to do a little bit of training, need to do a little bit of farming in order to get there. Mad Lad. He is not Mr. Lebowski, he is the dude. Doodle-Dorino. His dudiness. I think DeGrand would kick ass in that game. You mean the other side game, or which one are you referring to? It's just a sand splatter. Oh no, wait, Ground is... Ah, there was a Pokemon coming through. Ground is not strong against poison this game. As much as I like to pretend that it is not. Neon Abyss. I've seen some gameplay of the game. I don't know. It looks very, very cool. It looks very, very cool, first of all. I've seen some gameplay of it. It also looks like it is getting exceedingly hard as time goes by. And I feel like I've talked about that before, but I feel like I need to say it again. Contrary to a lot of games that you see on my channel, Hades, Curse of the Dead Gods, and rest of that, I don't like hard games. I don't like hard games. I like games that give me a good time and allow me to just enjoy a good plot, a good story, while being able to talk to you guys or just talk about what is going on in life or in the game. Those super mentally taxing games, those super skill-intensive games, they just get exactly that, super taxing after a while. There you go. Let's see if this trip over here was worth it. There was an item in here, and I felt that all healer. Cold, freeze, sleep, you name it, this miracle drug heals it. Heals all status conditions. It's nice, I guess. It's probably one of these items that I will never use, because I feel like status conditions, they are not that much of a problem in this game. More belt soldiers for me to fight, huh? Yeah, that's the thing. You can be good at it, maybe. But first of all, it took a lot of practice to get good at it. It took me dozens of hours, literally dozens of hours, to get to the point where I could beat Curse of the Death Gods for the first time. And we are still not at a point where we have beaten... Actually, I need to change up Keanu Reeves in here. We are still not at a point where we have actually beaten West of Dead. I have like 4 or 5 more recordings of the game. I have gotten fairly close on some of those recordings. I have not yet been there. What do we do here? Let's use this uppercut against him. And having to grind... I noticed that. Since I've been doing YouTube, I have noticed that a lot more than ever before. I can do hard things. I know that I'm able to, if I put enough time, practice, effort into that whole thing. But to me, the outcome, being able to say that I have done something super challenging eventually, that I've succeeded at the end, that doesn't give me all that much. Like, oh my god, man, I absolutely got destroyed there. What a shame. Like, remember Hades, the highest seeded run I've done so far, 46 seed. I did that, took a lot of times, did a lot of heated runs before that, took many hours to get to that point. And I don't feel like that has done all that much for me. On the contrary, I just feel basically no different about it now than I would have done before. On the contrary, I do like doing a lot of things, like those Thursday epic streams we have been doing for the last few weeks. Those have been the most fun I have had on YouTube for quite a while. Just because I do enjoy the variety more than anything else. I do like to give my brain a lot of different things to do more than I love doing the same thing over and over. And one could argue that gaming is the same thing over and over as well, but first of all, it kind of isn't, because there's just so many different genres to explore. Second of all, maybe even if that ends up being true, there's still a lot of things that I do on the side aside from gaming, and there's also a lot of things that I would like to do on the side from gaming in the future. So those are all topics that I do have in my mind. But you see where I'm coming from, right? Okay, we can actually heal our guys over here, which is good because I just wasted a bomb plus. And yeah, there's a guy just hanging on that wall. You see that? There's just that gecko there, clinging to the wall, being like, hey, I'm here, and you're there. How are you? I'm fine, gecko. Thanks for asking. Now, let's see. Also, for me, the most taxing game was Crash Bandicoot. It's a fair game, not saying it isn't, but still. I actually only played 2 Crash Bandicoot games. The first one, actually, I got quite a nice amount of money back in here, that's nice. The third, and I think the first Crash Bandicoot to come out on the PlayStation... Was it PlayStation 2 back at the time, or the third one? I don't even remember that. It was the one that introduced the character Crush. Those 2 are the only Crash Bandicoot games I have played. Another terrorist. Get him. Surrender now, we'll spare you, Kisiwa. I am neither a terrorist nor a Kisiwa, thank you very much. You played a bad one. Maybe. Actually, I wouldn't say it was bad. I had fun playing it, I enjoyed myself. But I would definitely agree in saying that it was not as much fun as Crash Bandicoot 3 was. I think Crash Bandicoot 3 was actually one of the first games I played on the PlayStation ever. Gotta say, I'm pretty amazed at all these guys actually living through attacks that they are 4 times weak against. That is pretty badass. They absolutely are. I don't even have anything to say about against that. There's Bloodstock level 49. Not quite as good as 46, but we get there. Not as good. I want to be cool and fun about it. I want to say not as cool as 69, but then I botched it. Can we put that Noxolotl to sleep? I hope we can. Should be. Poor DeGrand. And they don't have umbrellas. That's true. I don't think they have all the gears for all the kinds of item in the game already. So I would be surprised if they would end up having gears like that in the future that just reduce the damage it take to some degree. Good stuff. Okay, Noxolotl is no longer asleep. That is a little bit less good. Gonna put the other guy to sleep, and then we are going to switch out Bloodstock for Mad Lad. Mad Lad has actually resistance against everything they have in store for us. Keanu Reeves needs to be a bit careful about poisonous stuff, but we should be fine too. Don't even remind me of Nox here. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't even remind me of Nox. Okay, you can just revitalize yourself there, and then you go for an energy manipulation against the Noxolotl. Man, just the ability to be so nice. Okay, he is back awake now. Which means that we can just use our Toxic Gun against him now. I'm actually gonna use a Bomb Plus in here because I don't want to give up on Keanu Reeves. I don't think we are fast enough to pull this off. Nah. Toxicing against you, Karma. 54 Karma. That guy is insane. Can you stop doing that, please? That is going to hurt that Ouroboros pretty hard. Relatively so. Good, no more exhaustions in here. What would be the best course of action now? I can put the Noxolotl to sleep one more time. But I just want to heal up in here for a moment, actually. Oh, how fast is he? Speed on that guy is insane. Why do I have 2 Kinus? Because Kino is amazing. I just love being able to switch in and out of Kinus to just give my guys all the stat increases. Also because I don't have a 5th proper spot yet. There are 2 TemTems for sure in this place that I want to get. Alright, let's bring back Bloodstock. Uppercut that guy, and energy manipulate this guy. Decent damage. Noxolotl trance. That put him to sleep. And gave him stat increases. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. That may or may not be a little bit of a problem. Don't switch. Go for one more of those. It should be... Oh, he's getting the effects again. He's getting that every time he's getting punched now. Is that it? Fine. He's out. How can you be so useless? He is too strong for our attempts, sir. At least the money is coming in back in here just to us. Just thanks to us taking out tamers again. Now, keep on moving. There's nothing over there. There's a lot of greenery in here. No enemy encounters, so that's nice. There's a lot of open space in here. I wonder... There probably are some items lying around in here. These guys are just standing. Are you good? Are you good, guys? Granny Chiniere says I can't talk to strangers. They are scary. If they catch you, they take away your attempts. Sweet. We share breath, friends. Oh yeah, an Indonesian greeting. I remember that. Mer Island, actually, yes. I lived in Nanga for many years. My late husband was Mer Island. Don't worry about it, it was a long time ago. He was a safety inspector at the engineering corps. He died making sure others don't. He was a true hero, not like all those macho types you see posturing at the dojo. I mean, I'm pretty much a dojo guy myself, so I take a little bit of offense to that. Ah, she's fighting that guy, I guess. There's nothing there. No items just randomly lying around in here, apparently. Seemingly not so. Not here either. Is there a particular point to this being here like this? I don't think there is. Okay, you look like you're ready for the world. Why did you stop me? So, why did you stop me? Shikamu. Ah, good day to you. Mwanagu. Excuse me, I didn't notice you before. I'm bad at noticing young'uns with no respect for their elders. Very funny. Who are you? Who, me? Oh, just a crazy old man wasting your time, really? Never mind me. I'll be going then. Then I'll be a friend of these Belsotos. They are not friendly to my people. Mwanangu. I hate them. Interesting, but words are just words. Safe travels, Mwanangu. May you go with the ancestors, if you have them, and may they preserve you from what is to come. Okay. He was literally just doing exactly what he was saying. You just wasted my time. Fine, if that's how you want to roll, if that's how you want to do business, so be it. There's another Belsoto scumlord over there. We're gonna ignore him. And there's a camp. What's gonna happen in here? Resistance commander. Hold them back! If they take the bridge, Opinzani is done for. There's too many of them. Come on, lads, throw your tem at them. Clan Belsoto prevails. I hate to do this. Contingency plan red. Tamers, fall back. They're gonna blow up the bridge, aren't they? Oh, look at that! That's Earth type. Those are Earth type, 2-eyes. Ah, look at them run, you Kisiwan cowards. Shut up, you idiots! Your orders were to take this bridge intact. How are you supposed to capture Penzani now? I mean, we beat them. This is irrelevant. General X made it abundantly clear that he expects us to fulfill the strategic goals of this campaign. One of them was securing that bridge. Are you going to explain this to him? To General X? No, sir, I mean, didn't think so. Listen up, we are double timing it back to headquarters. I must report this strategic development to the General. Stay sharp and move! Okay, they're just walking right through us. Whatever you say, Buana. You might come to regret that very soon, Invader. So are you. Wanangu, you might yet play a role here. I must get to Upinzani and the bridge is gone. Is that so? There could be another way. I've been watching you, DeGrand. Yes, I know your name. Don't bother being surprised. Perhaps I'm not such a crazy old man, eh? There's another way to the other side. There's always another way to all places. You just have to be a step ahead. Or a step above in this case. Take this. Oh! The gravitonic pilots! We can finally climb walls, is that it? You don't really understand how this high-tech device works, but it allows you to cling to rock faces and climb them with ease. It will serve you well. Thank you! It's a prototype made by Akihiro. Probably not 100% safe, but we live in interesting times. Now that I know you can be trusted, at least as far as not being a friend to the invaders, well, there is such a thing as being too careful. And we need all the friends we can get. See that rocky wall? Use a toy I just gave you and your head as well. The whole region is crawling with invaders. One chance to prove yourself is all I'm giving you here. Climb the hills and keep heading west. is not going to be easy or safe. Welcome to Kisiwa, Mwanangu. Okay, that's the way we have to. Oh my god, look at how big the map is in here. It's actually kind of amazing. Okay, so we have to climb up a wall in here somewhere, probably over here. There we go. Okay, I gotta say, I like that the climbing animation actually is pretty fast. Climbing in some games is just mind-numbingly slow. Not in here, and I like that. Okay, some enhancer items over here. What? Airborne Recon 37. We have contact with isolated Kisiwan rebels in the Klima zone. Proceeding to engage. That guy just dropped out of the sky on me. With an Adoraburros to boot. What a guy. That's not gonna hurt much, sadly. 59. That's a huge level. And we don't have anything to hit him super effectively with, sadly. Let's bring in Mad Lad, because he will at least be resistance against everything he can throw out. Actually, no, you can stay here. You can stay here for a little bit. And you will exchange. If Ira made a trap version of Leaves from the Vine, he would be called Lil Eero Dragon of West Side. I heard that song yesterday or the day before that for the last time. I'm actually amazed that there are not more remixes of that song out there in the open. Yeah, but Eero was special. Eero was a great guy. The thing I liked about Eero is that he was basically, at least to me, he was pretty much a Taoist, and that he never was in the market for just trying too hard. He was always just living his best life, trying to enjoy himself to the best of his ability. And that got him pretty far. It was just very enjoyable to witness. Alright, we're almost done in here. Can't use that, but you can heal yourself. And one more beta burst. Or one more energy manipulation. There. Recon 37 here, performing strategic retreat. Okay, so I make a wild guess and say there's probably gonna be more of these jokers. More air recon to be done. Yep, that's what I thought. Recon 47, engaging. We'll kick them out of the highlands. Piran Plant and Okama. Guys, would you believe me that I'm actually super interested in just going back to the first two islands just to do some climbing in there? I am so tempted to do just that. Okay, we bring in the A-Blue in here. Or the Mad Lad. Let's bring in the Mad Lad. Because he's gonna be resistant to all the water stuff they can throw out. Also, maybe you can talk your way out of a fight with him. Out of a fight with war. I mean, it depends what quote-unquote incarnation of war we are talking about here, right? I feel like you could actually talk your way out of a fight with the Hades Ares, but the God of War Ares, for example, you would die where you stand, probably. Or the Ares from Smite? Nah. He would burn you. He would burn you with his chains, that's what he would do. The Okama is almost done. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Why does he have a wind movement? I don't. Let's go for one more of these. And throw the bomb plus for Bloodstock. Just so he can live. Because I want him to get the XP. That move must have some insane priority on it. Because he can always fire it off. Even ahead of my own priority moves. It's insane. Yeah, you know what they say. Know thy enemy, right? Know thy enemy, know thyself. Dandere. We should be able to win and survive in here. I'm gonna use 2 bombs. Just to keep both of these jokers in the fight a little longer. We'll probably talk out of a fight with Kratos. Well, depends on when. I mean... Kratos in the first 3 games, he's a little bit of a problem. If he doesn't have any particular beef with you, there's a good chance that he will not actively look for a fight with you. But if killing you is going to bring him closer to his goal, then he will do that without any remorse. So I can imagine that you could just talk your way out of that. But if the fastest way through an obstacle leads straight over your corpse, he will take that route. He will do that. He will go the distance in that regard. That's just the kind of guy he is. Decent. Oh, he is immune against poison. He lived on 1 HP! He lived on 1 HP, the dream. Bloodstock, living the dream. I thought stuff like that can only happen to enemies, but no, apparently it can also happen to me every now and then. Hilarious. Okay, you're just standing there in the wall, as it seems. Okay, this looks wrong. This looks wrong. This looks very, very wrong. 3 items. And 2 Balsotos. I knew they would be there because I saw the other players fighting. Oh man, I can't believe this. No way we landed on a frigging ledge. Yeah, we did. And how are we supposed to get down from here? I think I know the answer to that. Hey, that guy over there. I saw him climbing here. You, give us your gravitonic pilots. What about... Nope. Nothing personal, but we need to climb down from here. Yeah, I have weak ankles. I can't jump that high. Don't tell him about your weaknesses, you idito. Idito, guys. You have seen it here first. Idito. Oops. Ah, these 2 guys are absolute iditos. But they pack some pretty big and bulky looking TemTem in here. But I'm not too afraid. I think we got the advantage in this fight. Yeah, that guy's not gonna live a long and prosperous life. Beta burst could be enough. Yes, it is. Alright, blues. That guy is a little bit more of a problem, I think. Let's use a stone wall on you. Let's use 2 stone walls on Kinu. Just to make sure that he's gonna live. Decent damage. That's a bit more damage than I feel comfortable with, but so be it. No, Kino's very defensive. Kino is not going to go down easily now. And I like it. Heal himself up and start going to town against that Oseara. It's almost a half health. Now Bloodstock is feeling the love though. Taking a fair bit of damage in here, which is a little bit of a problem to me. I think we're going to hypnotize the blues and use an uppercut against the Oseara. That should get us through this part of the fight. Nice. Now, Bloodsuck should be living through the poison so that we can heal him up on the next turn with Revitalize again. Gazuma. Okay, Gazuma. Gazuma is something we do have to care a little bit for. We should have tonic pluses, right? That should be enough to keep us through this turn. Will you introduce him to my personal favorite sweet stuff called Malenka? What is Malenka all about? I have never heard of that stuff. Malenka. That's actually something I truly never heard of before. Let's put that Gazuma to sleep next and go to town against the Blues. That was decent damage. Oh, we're poisoned again. Good night, Gazuma. Look at how cute that Gazuma looks when it's sleeping. It's honest to God amazing. Alright, Revitalize again. And go for an uppercut. That Blues is almost done. Okay, no more poison in here. That's good. Gazuma's receptive. Gives him one more turn of sleep immunity. That's actually a little bit of a problem, but so be it. I think I'm gonna use a bomb plus on both of them. There we go. Had a feeling something along those lines would happen. But they tanked that rather nicely. He almost died to the overexertion, huh? Almost, but not quite. You need to heal. And you will go for the perfect jab against the Gazuma. Oh, that's the half health. Oh, thank you for killing the Blues for me. That was actually super helpful. That was actually very, very helpful. Awfully kind. Alright, almost done here. Beta burst, uppercut, and the fight is done. Down below take you, and now we must jump. No way, I can't. Stop pushing me. I can't. And all of this just for some fruit. All of that just for a bunch of fruit. Okay. Oh, hang on. What happens if I climb down there to the right? I want to check that spot out. Oh, there's another item. Okay. Almost overlooked that. Good stuff. I like free stuff. Oh, one more of those guys. Recon 69. Hostile spotted near Nuru Lodge. Proceeding to neutralize the threat. He is not going to neutralize anything. Okay, he's bringing in the new boys. Let me see. First of all, that baboon should absolutely go down to this. And we should absolutely exchange our own one before he gets absolutely destroyed by the enemies. Madman, I love you. I love you for getting that reference. You are the greatest. I love you for getting that reference. I used that video of him doing that whole thing as a reaction quite a few times over the course of my days. It is just so good. Okay, I'm gonna use this against the Tental. Because Tental's moves, as far as I know, they eat a lot of stamina. So I want him to absolutely drown himself. He doesn't have a lot of physical power, but they're actually making quite a big dent into my physical defense here on the Kino, so we need to be careful about that. Or not, the fight is almost over. Nothing to see here. We might as well go for another one of these. And one of those. Temtel? Yeah! Tentel is a mental Temtel. Uhuru base, unforced retreat. Southern approach to Nuru Lodge is not secure. Repeat, not secure. Do you copy? Man, this girl, she was walking... she was seeing me walk over here. And then she was tempted. She was tempted for a fight with me. Shouldn't have did that. Okay, so there's just a patch of grass up in here. I have a feeling there's probably going to be some kind of special TemTem in here. I want to find at least one or two of those. This is just a Teteru. Man, Teterus come around. They are everywhere. Gonna take it down, though. I mean, I should never say just a Teteru ever again. Teteru has proven its worth to me so very much. And yes, Side Park has changed indeed. Now there is, I think it's 2 TemTem that you can fight pretty early on in the game. And they have increased chances of being Lumas. Fun fact, I actually wanted to go there, catch some of those, but I couldn't because I was broke. No, just run away, just run away. Don't need to fight. I could still do it, the week is still lasting for a little while, but I don't think I want to. The Tems there did not particularly interest me. And Luma hunting, even if the chances are being increased, I don't think I have the patience for that stuff. Okay, there's a way over here. And there is another way over here, up in here. Okay. Ah, the Nuru Lodge. Okay, we found the place. Fishing resort in the Kilima foothills. Let me see the map here really quick. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go there to the left, because there's probably something hidden. Probably something hidden over here, isn't there? Just a piece of path. We will check that out in a moment. Yeah, there's just loops around here. Okay, cool. There's an item. An answer papaya. Got it. He is in a fight. With whom or what is he in a fight and why? I saw him being in a fight. I was expecting to immediately get ambushed the moment I set foot on that place. But I guess I was wrong. Let's go down here. Over here we have nothing. It's just an empty spot. And this Keanu Reeves is having a good time. Here's none of those. Oh, there's someone. By the ancestors, it seems one can't be left alone in his own island these days. TemTem up. I mean, I doubt that this island actually belongs to you, Amina too. But sure, let's pretend like it does. So, Keanu Reeves may die here in a second, but I hope that he won't. That's a half health against a Grumpa. Yep, Kino's gonna go down. Kino's not going to live to tell the tale of this story. No. Oh, excuse me. Now, let's go for Patrick. Listen here. Quack, quack. Use a ice shuriken, I guess. And another one of those uppercuts against the Grumpa. Taking him out of the occasion. Grumpa, You can tell they were like, okay, I have this grumpy grandpa. Let's make a TemTem out of that. And everyone in the board meeting was like, that's insane, that's amazing, and we are gonna do it. That's exactly how Grandpa came into existence, I'm sure of that. Sick move, stranger. I hope you put them to good use working with the resistance. We will see about that. There's one more item for me for free, another mango. Sure. What is with all these guys just standing in here fighting against someone? I don't get it. Alright, now let's enter this town properly. There's our target. Is there no Tem Center in here? Doesn't seem like there is. But a couple of quests to pick up in there. What happens if I climb down here? One more item for me, thank you very much. Tonic Plus Plus restores a lot of HP, and a lot of stamina. It's good to know. We can go down here. Which brings us not as close to the Tem Center down there as I would have liked, I guess. Damn. We would still have to go the entire way around for that, huh? That's a shame. Okay, cool, fine, so be it. So, this place actually kind of reminds me of Kisiwa Town from Final Fantasy. Oh, this is one of those rail cars, I guess. Kind of reminds me of Kisiwa from Final Fantasy X. There's nothing in here. Just a piece of wall I can climb for no good reason. Now, let's see. Go down here. Nothing over there, nothing over here. Let's go check in here. There's just not a lot of people in here, apparently. There's one, there was one too. Okay, I guess I just walk all the way up in here then. Stop right there! You don't look like one of the locals. Identify yourself at once. I think I remember you. Captain Coley. Well, if it isn't DeGrand. If I made a list of the people I was least expected to show up, you'd be right between Andera and the Sea Queen of Dennis. I could say the same. So, perfect. That captain, he is actually the guy who imprisoned us when we entered Takma. The city of Quetzal and Takma. What are you doing in Kisiwa? Kisiwa and Takmani, we are selling peoples. When word of what was going on in Kisiwa reached Takma, my guards and I offered to help. So allow me to welcome you to the provisional headquarters of the Takmani Volunteer Brigade. Here to assist our C1 brethren regain their freedom. Looks charming. I used to come here to fish and kick back when I had a few days off. And this is not the way I wanted to see this place. But then nobody wants to, so... Anyway, for once I'm indeed happy to see you. What do you mean for once? I have been doing nothing but great stuff for you. You might still be useful after all. So our original plan was to reinforce the defenders of Vambi, but the Balsoto air blockade forced us to divert southwards. The winds were crazy and we ended up dropping in these hills way off target. We billeted here in the Nuru Lodge and we have been holding out, waiting for resistance liaison officers. The problem being, I'm not even sure they know we are here. Only if you say please. Ha! To think you were in that cell just a little while ago, and now I need your help. Again, might I add? Interesting times indeed. No hard feelings, eh? Yes, you can definitely help. We need to liaise with the resistance. We saw the camp at Upensani from the air. It's southwest of here, behind the mountains. We don't have fancy gravitonic pilots like you, so we're pretty much trapped here. See if you can sneak past Balsoto lines to Upensani and tell the Kisiwans to come get us out of here. Meanwhile, feel free to grab a bite and catch some shut at the hotel. This is a safe area as long as we hold it. Will do. Alright, at least we can heal ourselves up in here. Don't sit down, don't sit down, don't sit down, thank you. Anything interesting for sale? You're doubly welcome then. Let me thank you on behalf of all of Kisiwa. We really appreciate you coming to help us. Let's see if I can make you a special price. He can make me a special price. Those are the special prices I always pay for this stuff. Ah well, can't be helped I guess. And now healed our guys back up. Keep it as it is. And there's another exit over here. And I think there were some quests we could take up. Okay! It's that person again, I think. So say it clearly then. Who does your heart truly belong to? The cause of cha-cha, terrain, and freedom? Or the denizen knave who would see us fail if it wins him your affections? Oh, fatality. It seems my heart. No, my destiny. My fate. My fate! It seems my fate is to have a heart torn in two and the other things. Ah, I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't do this. God, okay, let's take 5 minutes. So this we see as a person, it's some kind of movie star we have met before as well. It's just so cool that you keep seeing all these persons in here all the time. I'm sorry, Shirley, it's very difficult to focus. Shine, well, you know. Yeah, I know, you'd rather do a scene with a real actor, right? I'm just the understudy. Please, Shuni, don't take it like that. You're a fine actor, that's just... And my name is Zuri, by the way. Well, if your archipelago famous co-star hadn't run away at the first hint of Belsodos, you wouldn't have to do the scene with me. But here we are, and we are on take, what, 37? Let's just get it done, shall we? I'd rather go back to doing indie mockumentaries in Arbery, to be honest. No need to be so blunt about it. And who are you? Are you the new makeup boy? You need to touch up mine. These lights have been sweating me like a fountain. Come, I can't believe you're... Oh, man. Okay. Let's go with, okay. Oh my god, you're Shuni. Zuri, my name is Zuri. Anyway, your face looks familiar. That's exactly what I wanted to be like. If you would still not remember who I am, I would be super annoyed. Oh yes, you're DeGrand. I remember you helped me get rid of that pesky paparazzo in Omnisia. Yes, I did. Great to see you again, DeGrand. It's great to have an old friend around, especially since it's been a pretty challenging movie so far. To put it mildly. Okay. You'll do great, Shu. My name is Zuri. It's been a pretty cursed filming from the get-go, to be honest. First, the New Lodge was too full because someone had forgotten to book the place so we could film. Then the director had this massive fight with the producers because they just want me to do fantasy films instead of hyper historical drama that doesn't sell, yada yada. And now, well, this. And it finally looked like we were making some headway with the main shooting. Those belt seas or whatever they're called landed, and it's been a nightmare ever since. Everyone's scrammed, and half the supporting actors and my co-stars somewhere between here and Tuckman. We are running out of time and money, so what she's trying to say is we're doomed. She's just method acting, but she means just that. Shush, Sue. Perhaps, I know it sounds crazy, but maybe you could help us? You're right, it does. You're right, I can. Ha, I knew I could count on you, DeGrand. You did? You've known this DeGrand dude for 5 minutes. We go way back. Thank you very much. Please ignore the sad little man here, DeGrand. Yes, do that. I'm used to. Someone said anything? Oh, a comedian. Late better than never, I guess. Okay, why don't you get a copy of the screenplay from my agent, DeGrand? He's inside. We'll take it from there. Oh, don't mind if I do that. Guys, we're becoming real goddamn actors over here. I'm your new star! But I don't need more stars. I need a movie. Can I have a copy of the screenplay? Good, high above. What is? Actually, I don't care. Here, have my copy. Whatever she wants. This one, Wim, is not gonna cost me money, at least. 300 pages of convoluted dialogue. Who the down below writes this stuff? Anything else? Good. Hey, wait, excuse me. Could I have some service over here, please? I have a double Lochburg whiskey. Nah, wait. Make that a triple. Let's see. This is a long script, and I don't have hours and hours to read it in detail. I should talk to someone who's already familiar with it to help me learn my lines. This girl over here? For the umpteenth time, no, you can't do a cameo in the movie, and we don't have the time or resources. Sincerest apologies. Well, it's your loss. Sure, the 8 art has lost its luminary, etc. She did? Of course she did. Anyway, do we have the script? Good. Well, listen up. We adapted the classic Kisiwa novel Betrayal at Kalima, set 300 years ago. During the Kisiwa unification, our leading lady is an enigmatic spy mistress played by Wazija, torn between her loyalty for Chacha Ture because of their love for a denizen prince. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need that later down the line. In today's scene, Sheikh Baobdil, that's you, arrives here to meet his lover, only to find her Turayan officer played by Zuri. Right, so it's this is your line. I'll do the others. Tell Chacha the Vambians have agreed to our terms. Kisiwa is one. Officer, oh joy, we shall be one people at last. And that's your cue. What do mine eyes see? The officer hugs A. Overjoyed. Officer, finally it's all over. A. My duty is done. Now I can finally rest in the arms of my lover. Betrayed I am. Oh, Boabdil, my darling, it is not what it seems. The officer wheels around, whips out a TEM card with a menacing gesture. Who goes there? A dazzling spy. It is I, DeGrand. I want to go for that option so bad, but I will not. Let's go for it. What the... Just joking. Let's go with that Boabdil stuff. The officer launches his rapid TemTem at the dashing Sheik, while A in the background yelps in terror. Am I really supposed to scream that? Let's just produce a TemTem. Fair enough, but try to make it a bit more dramatic for the camera, okay? A bit of a flourish or something. The last Sheik is flamboyant like that. Okay. Fare thee well, undying love of mine. Pitch perfect. Then she flees, chased by the officer, reaches the Kilima speaks, where grief-stricken she delivers a moving speech and stumbles to her death, etc. Then we move to a coda, where Chacha Ture utilizes the unknown hero, etc. But that's for another scene. You got all that? Yes, let me take some notes here in the script. Fine. Now get out there and nail that scene. Come on! What do mine eyes? Betrayed Boabdil of Turquesa with passion. Fare thee well. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have forgotten all of those lines in a moment, but let's see. Tell me you're finally ready, Sheik. I am always ready. I am Boabdil, though, knave. Yeah, that's the spirit, blah blah. Biseja has your cues. Get in scene. And put this thing on. You're supposed to be the Sheik. A turban? Okay, we actually get some stuff with this. Damage taken from earth techniques reduced. That's pretty neat. Why a turban would reduce the damage taken from earth techniques is beyond me, but sure, let's go with that. Ready? Break-electric rant. Scene 13. New take. Action. So say it clearly then. Who does your heart belong to? The cause of Chacha Ture and freedom, or that denizen knave who would gladly see us fail if it wins him your affections? Oh, fatality. It seems my fate is to have a heart torn in two. Love for my people and love for my beloved pull in opposite directions, like quarrelsome Cesare. What say you? Listen, how the war drum beats in the distance, bearing news of triumph from the plains. It is all over. Come, hug me, sister. What do mine ears hear? What do mine eyes see? What do mine eyes hear? My beloved and with another man? Oh, beating heart, be still. Is that so? Peace at last? My duty is done. Now I can finally rest in the arms of my lover. Betrayed I am. Oh, Boabdil, my darling, it is not what it seems. Who goes there? A denizen spy? Kick him in the shin. I want to do that. Ouch! What the devil was that? God, what a disaster. Can we concentrate on the job, you all? We don't need more bloopers. Let's take it from the top, okay? Action. Oh, fatality. It seems my fate is to have a heart torn in two. Okay, we have seen those lines before. What do mine eyes hear? Yeah, what do they? At least the Visasia girl's having a fun time. Cut, what is this? Okay, yeah, I'm concentrated. I'm focused. What do mine ears hear? My beloved, and with another man? Oh, beating heart, be still. Bedraggled I am. Oh, Boabdil, my darling, it is not what it seems. Who goes there? A denizen spy? I am. Oh! Boabdil of Turquesa. Was that where we were coming from? Turquesa? Oh my! Prepare to die. Prepare to die. Prepare to die. Prepare to die. Fight me, accursed Sheik. Eat a TEM card. Can I do that? What are you? Pray stop this madness. Fine, thy will, unrequired love of mine. Fare thee well, undying love of mine. Funk, thunk, wink, and flip, love of monk. Who comes up with those lines? God, yeah, don't worry. We'll add the TemTem combat and your climatic death with CGs in post-pro. That was abysmal. I mean, what the damn lord are you thinking, DeGrand? Please, DeGrand, it's my career we're talking about here. Please focus. Back to your marks. Ready, break elect DeGrand. Okay. Let's do it properly. Where was it? What do I see? Betrayed I am. I am. Boabdil of Turkisa. Prepare to die. Whip out the Tem card. Pray, stop this madness. Fine, thine well unrequired love of mine. Undying love of mine. There we go. Cut! Yeah, don't worry. Let the TemTem combat and your climatic death of CGs and Pros Pro. Yeah, we did it. That was a great take. It is in the can. Yes, you did it, DeGrand. High five. It only took me how many tries? Quote-unquote tries, because I was definitely not botching those on purpose. This meant a lot to me, DeGrand. Thank you so much. I wish I had something to give you for it. Like, I haven't got a pencil on myself right now. Oh, I know. Take these. Handcuffs? Oh, the girl is into the kinky stuff. You're an actor now. You're allowed to keep a proper memento. What is this? It's from the first scene, you know? When the airship pirates capture my character and she manages to escape riding a whip lump. It's yours now. Why? And you're keeping this for fun. Hey, a pleasure sharing screen time with you. Perhaps you should get an agent yourself. Handcuffs. She's saved for fun. 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 Ah, what a fun actress she is. So yeah, if the whole saving the world from Clan Balsoto business is not gonna work out, we can always go back to acting, I guess. Or, you know, just doing quality R&R with famous actresses, I guess. Oh man, that was a fun quest. That was a very, very fun quest. I'm happy that I did that. Guys, did you have fun with that quest too? I certainly hope that you did. Where do we need to go now? Where do we need to go now? Where do we need to go now? Where do I actually need to go now? Ah, I see where I need to go. I see where I need to go. Okay, all's good. I, of course, went to the entirely wrong direction. Customary. Oh, Blue Q, I wouldn't mind getting a little of a reward later down the line. I'm kinda trying to imagining how this whole thing would have worked out if I would have been a girl. Or anything between. Probably not much different. There's an item just stuck on the wall there. Am I seeing that correctly? All healers. Now we have 4 of those and probably never gonna use them too. What is down here? Oh, there was another side to this whole house thing. Nothing to see here though. There's a bit more to that side. Let's check it out. Full revive. Definitely gonna get some, honestly, got good use out of them in some harder fights to come. We were here already. This looks like our way out. Who are you? The Ranger. I'm with the Resistance. Are you now? You come from down there and you don't look Turkmani to me. I'm helping the Turkmani volunteers. It figures. They wouldn't have let you come all this way if you weren't. Said my orders are strictly to keep watch here. I can't abandon my position. Watch your step up from here. I've seen quite a few Balsotos drop south and west of here. You know, since you're here, let's shake the rust of those damn cars, shall we? I don't want to, but you don't leave me another choice. Oh, that's a powerful lineup. I got a hunch. That the Scunge will actually just absolutely live through another one of those. So let's actually try to focus the Gialis out of business first. Because I don't want the Gialis to use a crystal move against my Keanu Reeves. That would be a bit of a disaster. That wasn't too bad, no? I knew he would. That's gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought it would, but it did hurt. Let's see if that's gonna be enough for a one-shot. I certainly hope so, but I doubt it. It was enough for a one-shot. Let's go! Good stuff. And he brings in the Vulcrane. I'm definitely gonna switch out Keanu Reeves in here, because otherwise he's just gonna die in one shot, man. You guys like sausage rolls? I mean, I do like sausage in general. Depending on the sausage, though. Not all sausages are created equal. If it were to be asked, I would probably say that Turkish sucuk is one of my favorite sausages, because it is just that delicious. And a fine tamer you are. We need more like you, friend. Well, anyway, thanks for the interruption. I will be on my way then. More of those Kuris. We have already caught one of those. Not much to see, not much to do here. They have pretty high levels, though. We even had a sausage for dinner today. That's good. Oh, more of those jokers. Hang on, you don't look Belsoto. He is a Belsoto. Code double yellow. Hostiles on ledge 070. Engaging. He has Saku and Tuvine. So they allowed you all the way to the Crystal Shrine? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Slackers. For this, I'm pretty sure we are going to bring in... Madlad we can't. Elput we can't. Ablu's gonna be good. Most sausages are made with pork meat, and I don't like eating too much pork overall. Not for religious reasons, just because I don't think it is that tasty compared to others, and it is arguably also not that good for you, some would argue, compared to some of the other meats. Like, the cool thing about sucuk, it is usually made with either beef or chicken. Usually with beef, sometimes a mix of both. And also a lot of garlic. It's a very spicy but very delicious kind of sausage. Haven't eaten it in quite a while. Maybe I should get back to that. Bovine's tongue is good. I don't know what a bovine is. I don't think I know what a bovine is. Okay, there's a lot of climbing you can do around here, huh? My man over here is looking for some kind of TemTem. I wonder what kind of is. More curry. Bovine's tongue's good. Bull and cow. Ah, okay. I have tried that once. I had beef tongue once in a Chinese restaurant. It was surprisingly delicious, I gotta agree. Definitely agreed on that. It's very good. I have a feeling there may be some kind of red TemTem to be seen here. Okay, that's not the red TemTem I was expecting to see, but I'm gonna catch it regardless. Well, I don't even know if it is rare. Maybe there are just a lot of them. This is just the first goatee we have ever seen. Only one way to find out. Keanu Reeves may bite the dust here. I hope he won't, but he may. Oh my god! Ah, he's the normal type, I forgot. Oh no! I just wanted to tickle him. Chicken hearts, I tried them. They taste close enough to regular chicken. Much closer than one would probably assume. At the end of the day, the heart is just another muscle, so it makes sense that muscle meat would taste like muscle meat. Backpack. Use a bomb. Or Keanu Reeves, just so he lives a little longer. There has to be a reason why they put this patch of grass up in here. There has to be something in here. Or not. I don't even want to fight those Kuris because I know that they can have camaraderie. That just makes them so annoying to fight. Let's go down here. There's nothing there, so we climb down here too. Through the grass. Down here. There's a couple directions here. Let's go down. See if there's some kind of item just sitting around. Paharos. I am not in the market for those jokers. Really not in the market for those, so I will run away. That TemTem just now, which one? Oh, there's another one of those Tsitsari wormy thingies. I'm gonna catch that one because maybe that one is rare. At least it looks big and kinda rare-ish. And it should live to one of those attacks. Actually, how many more Tem cards do I have? There's maybe a demand to stack up on those. Clinch. I love that moment where the camera just goes black and white when he uses that attack. It looks so good, it looks so brutal. Tem card plus, there we go. You can't say it. Okay. One more of those to the Tem deck. Let's see if we can get the power as well. Yes, we can. Decent stats, actually. Somewhat decent stats. Alright, nothing else to be seen here, so we climb up in here, climb up there. We still had a few Tem cards, so we should be good. The chat won't display it, really? Goatee, Kori, Paharu. Or Paharek, rather. Paharak. That's kind of weird. I have located your terrorist, Bravo Sierra. Engaging now. Platymus. Only one Platymus. This should be child's play. That should not be true. Level 57. Okay, maybe this is going to be a little hard. Maybe this is going to be a little bit hard. That Platymus uses a... Oh, he's just resting it up. Okay, that's good for me. Tsunami should not hurt hard. And it didn't. The TemTem looks almost fox-like. Ah, okay, I see what you mean. Level 50. Contact with the enemy is broken. Charlie Tango out. Let's go straight ahead over here. There's nothing. Go down here. There's a patch of grass, there's more patches of grass, one more patch of grass, nothing else to be seen here. And an ice skate area that we can't utilize at all. I knew there would be one more of those. Look at that bird in the background doing some honest to God JoJo posing in here. Why, of course, they had to drop me here without crystal skates. TemTem up, Belsoto scum. Also, I feel the pain. I feel the pain on that. He has a mix. I don't know if the mix actually has any kind of mental moves, but he's a mental type, so let's be aware, well aware of that. Yeah. Do this, do that. He has a crystal type. Kino's dead. Level 61, that's pretty high. That was decent at the very least. Let's bring in the Patroclus. Okay, using an emoji might make it stick. I decided to use an emoji too to make my words get displayed on chat. I don't get that. That sounds like you're having some kind of problem that I don't think I can quite compute. Oh, he's gonna live that down. Patroclus the hero. And Bloodstock the monkey horseman. Nichosai for the finishing touches, and the fight is over. That is such a weird thing for not being able to say. That is a very weird thing. That's actually a pretty decent ability. Let's do it for a change. Actually, you know what? Let's try something out here really quick. First of all, we're gonna use the Tem Essence Vial. And Kino. Kino actually has a pretty cool move. Life Full Zap. That gives him basically a regenerating effect for 7 turns. Okay, at least we can get this one. Tem card plus. A professional grade Tem card used by Dojo Masters. Very few TemTem will escape this card. Gonna call it now. I see a TemTem that I really want to have. There's a good chance I will use that card in a heartbeat. Double red, banned and located, affirmative. Will not let him proceed to Upinzani. Cory was the name, I think. Cory. Okay, this is a pretty weird combination. But at least Keanu Reeves is not gonna have any problems in here. Sad we don't have any poison move, otherwise that Baba would go down so quickly. Bzzz. Keanu Reeves will keep himself healthy. Harmful lick. That was disgusting. That was just honest to God disgusting. Use a Stonewall against Bloodstark. Oh, not against Bloodstark. For Bloodstark, rather. That looks like it may hurt. That hurt a little bit. And a Water Cutting Lily. Did also hurt a little bit. Oh no! No! I used a Stonewall against him! Oh no! How did that happen? Oh no! I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Okay, you know what? Let's just start doing some perfect jabs against him. I'm so smart. I'm a very smart person. I'm really smart, apparently. I am supposed to name the next TemTem Goldman. I mean, I can do that, but is there a particular reason for that? I've seen that you have talked about that earlier. Life Full Zap. Actually, no. Let's just put this guy to sleep here. Yeah, above the enemy by accident. That was my greatest moment. My time to shine. Oh, it's your name? Okay. But I don't put the actual full name in here. I always do some kind of variation. I know how I would call the TemTem and then. I would not call it Goldman, but I know how I would call it. Hang on, I gotcha. Let's do a Sense Splatter here. No. Held Anger, that wasn't doing that much for you. I have 2 TemTems that I definitely want to use that are supposedly to be found in here on this island somewhere. So if I find them, I will grab them, that's for sure. Let's just take him out. Damage himself due to overexertion, and the Spazi bites the dust. Even though we buffed him. Now all you need to do is ensure Bloodstock survival. Might as well use a tonic in here. Not a tonic plus though. Tonic. Not a tonic double plus rather. Regular tonic plus should be enough. Baba was resting. Didn't even need to use a tonic then. Okay, let's go for that life full sap. Just to keep Keanu Reeves fully tapped out. Now I'm just focusing on the first names for the most part. I actually did not watch at the second name. But yeah, now I see it. Rahel Goldman. That was just me not paying full attention. It's not gonna happen again. And he goes down. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is losing a bit of damage potential. Just by virtue of him having no more damage abilities now. But he brings all the supportive stuff. He's basically just fully embracing... Oh, more of you guys. He's fully embracing the role of a cleric, of a combat supporter now. This may be a little bit of a problem. We shall see. Who do we take out first? Banapi. Definitely, because he's non-evolved. He's gonna go down fast and easy. And he may pose a threat to Keanu Reeves. Oh, also he took the lifeless, the stacks. He took him with him in the next fight. That's cool. Alright, you have to heal my man up over here. Actually, before you do that, use Hypnosis on him. And you take out this guy. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good show. Yeah, Banapi always makes me feel sad for him, but you know, that's just the way it is. No, Neuroseal is sleeping, so we can take our time. Or not. I thought he had only 2 TemTem, but he had 3. Heal up Bloodstock really quick. Start using a Stonewall for yourself. Was actually able to put it up there before Gula could attack. That's very good for us. That is gonna hurt a little bit. That is hurting a little bit more than just a little bit. Oh, Nidosphere's now back awake. We have to make an exchange here. Keanu Reeves can't be allowed to stay in like this. The poison will take too much out of him. Do I play on mobile? I heard the devs that made Journey have a mobile game named Sky Children of Light. I do not play mobile nor on the Switch. I don't own a Switch. Oh, here's Bamboozle. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go with this, and you just need to heal yourself up a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Not a temp, not a temp card! A bomb. Thank you very much. There we go. And it's going to switch soon, looks like. Okay. I actually don't own a Switch. Maybe I should change it one of these days. But I'm not that interested in it. He reduced my speed. How rude. Alright, Neuroseal's no longer exhausted. Gulda's no longer evading. So, keep up the pressure. That's good damage. Between the energy manipulation damage and Tim hopefully exhausting his stamina with this, he should be going down. Maybe. Hopefully. That was a good parting gift though. That was a very, very good parting gift. Basically nothing I can do now is gonna hit that guy. So you know what? Don't. Use the bomb plus to get him through the poison and put up a stone wall. Keep ourselves strong and steady and protected. Boom. Bloods are getting super tanky in here. And the nearest hill already has nothing it can realistically throw out on us, so it is going to be finished very, very soon. I think we can just take a break here. Ah, but if he's gonna use... He's not gonna use it. Good. Good stuff. One more of this, one more of that, and we should be done. That's what I'm talking about. And he's still poisonous. The terrorist is still at large. Repeat, still at large and heading south. Alright, backpack, 10 essence vial. It's empty. Cool. Where's my smoke bomb? Feel like we need to heal up really quick. Bloodstock is knocked out exactly because of that. There we go. So, hang on, I can show you one of those guys. Tempeda, we have seen one of them, I already know that. Just need to find it there. This guy, I definitely want him in my party. If that's the one we will see, or his pre-evolution, because he actually has one of those, I think. Pico. That will be a candidate for the nickname I came up with instead of Goldman. It still would need to be a male, though, for it to work out. And then again, it would probably also work for a female. We'll just have to do a small variation on it, which should still be within the limits of the possible. Now, no mental move against the goatee. Use a sand splatter. That's not a lot of damage, but that's okay. No point in putting him to sleep. Let's do one more of those. He's gonna use a double kick again. Or the rampage, that will overexert him. Which will mean a lot more damage for him. Now we have 4 opportunities to catch him. 4 cards we can throw out. Let's do it. Do we have no more regular cards? We don't. Cool. Yeah, sorry 12. That is not a fox, it is a goat. There he is. It's a male one, so we can't even breed with him sadly, but so be it. At least we got that guy. Now, where do we need to go? Down here and then up, I think? Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, this was the right direction. Climb down. Yeah, down here and then back up. Man, so much climbing in here. My man DeGrand in this game, he is gonna have super, super strong arms after all of this. Okay, to the left was nothing. We have to go... Do we have to go to the right? That doesn't seem right. No, we have to go to the left here. That's it. And, of course, one more of those jokers. Oh, it must be the bandit everyone is going on about on the encrypted channel. I mean, really? A double red code on account of you? You had your chance, boy. I mean, on the other hand, imagine a horseman riding an honest-to-God goat. Now that would be something I could respect. Alright, life full sap, add an uppercut right in that Xenorat's face. That's gonna hurt. But not too much. Oh, yes. That was a good half health. Bloodstock tanking that rather nicely. Use Revitalize on yourself and an uppercut on the Xenored again. There you go. My man had a Xenored once. Yo, someone needs to do something called the 4 Goat Man. That is a thing that needs to exist. I feel like we need that in our lives right now. Oh, one of those dragons. A Shuin. Pretty fancy, don't you agree? But it's still weak against fighting. And it is not very tanky. My man never stood a chance. A Nestler. We got nothing super effective against him, but we should still be able to deal pretty nicely with him. Yeah, that's a clean 2-shot. That was gonna tickle at best. That's what I thought. The 4 Goat Man of Bad Milk. That's a good one, actually. We could go with that as a working title. How about the 4 Goat Man of the Apocalypse, greatest of all times? Just call it that. Or has anyone claimed greatest of all times by copyright already? No, that's not a thing, right? I don't want to believe that that is a thing. The grandpa's not going to live a long, prosperous life in here. That's what I thought. Clan Belsoto! Clan Belsoto! Clan Belsoto! He looks so unimpressive, man. Where's that smoke bomb? Where's that blasted thing? I'm raiding, dude. Oh, here it is, finally. And we're back, resistant scum. I wonder how many smoke bombs is Clan Belsoto using on this campaign. And how many Belsotos have I defeated already since my apprentice Eve back in Dennis? How many battles and smoke bombs is that? What about the economics of it? Think of the human coast. Assuming these bombs are still made in Sipanku, does Clan Belsoto buy them at market prices? Do they have their own factories? Come to think of it, where do they mass produce these uniforms? What about the airships and the rest of their materiel? We should have seen it coming, shouldn't we? And think of the Belsotos themselves, where do they come from? I have fought Kisiwa and Belsotos elsewhere, but they are obviously avoiding using locals in this invasion. So they don't trust their loyalty? Or is there another motive? Where do they recruit so many grunts? And with what promises? How do they manage to keep an operation like this one in secret? How did all of this fly on the radar of the dojo masters? If only the airborne archipelago had some sort of at least loosely centralized governance to monitor Belsoto activity and coordinate a common response to it. Well, let's move on. Oops, I've been talking loud to myself all this time. Let's switch back to thinking. Alright, this is better. Where was I? Oh yeah, whatever. Let's move on. You know, he's asking the right questions there, though. It's the same in basically all the Pokemon games, or all of these games. Where are these organizations coming from? Where do they get their money? Where do they get their materials and tools? And how does all of this just go under the radar of basically everyone, everywhere, at all the times? Those are all valid questions. The bounty is gonna be a problem, isn't it? The bounty is gonna be a little bit of a problem indeed. Man, if only we had electric attacks in here. I was not expected to need electric attacks in here as much as we apparently are. Let's go for a Revitalize in here and another uppercut against you. Team Plasma's castle headquarters was below the Elite Four place. How is that even a thing? That can't be right. That's gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought it would. Alright, that's the Whiplump out at least. Kinori is still tanking that, and now he has overexerted himself. Good. Great stuff. Now, go for Revitalize on Bloodstock. Yeah, so get rid of my surprise in the manga. The council just rising up during the Pokemon League. That's insane, man. That's just... I have no words for that, actually. That's just lazy writing is what it is, really. Psy Surge. Against the Monkey Man again, but he is now even more tanky than he ever was. Well, even with all of those shields, he is not even that tanky, I should say. He's not that tanky overall. Boom, Banshee. No more bird brain plays coming from you. You want us battle terrorists, but we shall win the war. That is doubtful. Also, you look like you stuffed a lot of food in your mouth. I want to do a quick change over here for Bloodstark. I don't use a perfect jet all that often, so let's actually go for the heat up in here. And yeah, we're actually getting somewhere. We are almost in the city where we need to be. And one more of those jokers. So you want to be tanky. Beast like no one ever was. I mean, even if you give him a lot of updates, he is not very tanky by default. He's more of a high damage sweeper. Like that Madrid over there. I will one slap him like it's nothing. He was gone in one attack, as I told you. Well, we also had a massive level difference in here. Smoldering Kiss. Oh, he gave me a smooch. And made him vigorize with that too. That's actually kind of cool. That's a cool move. That's a very cool move. Alright. Revitalize on Bloodstock and use an uppercut. Never stood a chance, big boy. But he burned us for 3 turns. That's actually pretty bad. Alright, Taifu is resting. Apparently he had no moves he can use immediately. Use a stone wall on yourself, I guess. Just go for uppercuts. That's an easy half shot. Dust Vortex did not seem like it was a lot of damage, I gotta say. And there goes the Taifu. Of course, not at all leaving me with all the debuffs in here, apparently. Oh, no way. Oh, yes way. Okay, I know nothing. Nothing at all. How close is that rebel camp? Just ahead on the other side of that chasm. That's all I know. I swear I have no useful intel. I just arrived promised. I must be getting very close to Pisani then. What were your orders? I'll tell you, just don't hurt me. I was only told to drop here, lie in ambush and report all the comings and goings of the resistance since your camp is nearby. Scram. Fine, I'm out of here. And another small pump being used. There, down there. They are the guys I want. Ah, just let me go down there. Just let me go down there. Let me go down there and catch him. Catch him. Damn. Ah, can't be helped, I guess. I'm pretty sure that Bloodstock is not going to live long and prosperous in here if I don't use that veil. No, also we are almost at the target, so we might as well just use it. Unequip this. We can climb down here. There's a lot of people standing in these bushes over here. I wonder. Halt! What's the password? Where are my skates? That's last week's password, stranger. So it's an old one, but it checks out? Well, of course not. If it's old, then it doesn't check out. What sort of security are we running here? Look, you dojo types are always so serious about... Save that for later. We have a possible trespasser here. But seriously though, where are my ice skates at? I need them in my life. God knows I do. We're talking about the Last Airbender movie once, and now I am reminded by that Stonewall stat effect animation. That huge difference between movie Earthbenders and animation Earthbenders. Yeah, I agree. Every time I remember that dance that all those Earthbenders did, only to move one pebble of rock around. Man, I just can't. I honestly God just can't deal with that. That's quite a bit of damage, but that's okay. Also a bit more damage. Let's revitalize you and throw out an uppercut against the Sherald. There you go. Sherald's final evolution looks like a pretty cool TemTem to use because his moveset seems to be pretty... How should I say it? Pretty particular. Has a little bit of burst damage, but also a little bit of cool stalling techniques going on there. I think I will enjoy playing him quite a bit. Okay, bring in the Stonewall for you. Add an uppercut against that Vala. Should be a one-shot. Elpu's gonna live. Keanu Reeves is gonna leave that. Yeah, that's what I thought. And he almost took out his entire HP about that attack. What a guy. Like 7 Earthbenders do one little stone. Exactly. Well, the little on an Earthbender tipped a frigging tank. Yeah, it's... I wanted to say it's the magic of filmmaking, but I feel like that would have been a dirty thing to say in that regard. Let's go for a heat up. Increasing our power a bit. Just so we can make sure that we are gonna one-shot that guy, that Banshee, before his next turn starts. Can we set that Piranha to sleep before? I think we can. Boom, baby. Was it exactly 7 Earthbenders who did that, Madman? I knew it was like 5 to 10, but I don't remember the exact number. Was it exactly 7? I mean, just imagine what kind of stuff just one Earthbender alone could do in this series. And then translate it to what 7 can do together. Or just benders in general. It's insane, man. It's not gonna do much. That's what I thought. Did even drop me below 100. Put up a stone wall again. And he needs to rest here for a turn. Oh, that's going to overexhaust you too. Piranhant. Grinning Piranha Plant. I also called him a Piranha Plant, even though that's not a thing. What does it say? Metal back? I am a little bit confused. What do you mean with metal back? And level 51 on our man Bloodstock over here. Run, go tell the commander we have Belsodas approaching. I am not one of those jokers, thank you very much. Delay him as much as you can while I relax someone. So what was the password? It's Wrath of the Serbatio. Why are you telling him? Oh, relax, and remember what the commander told us this morning. I'm watching out for a denizen courier that Musa had sent from Vampi. You're him? Yes, I'm DeGrand. Finally! Go on then, Nobunzami is right ahead. Tell the guards you need to see the commander. Thank you. And sorry again, yeah, I will consider forgiving you just this moment. Stranger's coming, I'll alert the commander. And he doesn't look like Belsodos, thank the Panson. Yo, Buana, come with us, our commander will like a word with you. Is this a Bizarre, finally? I think it is. Your keyboard broke? Interesting. Ah, Mwanangu, we meet again. Come closer. Dear friends, this is DeGrand, and he is a friend of the Resistance and the people of Kisiwa. The better question is, how did you come here before me? Back to your duties, my braves. I must have a word with DeGrand. Did you enjoy your little climbing trek? The queer uplands is at its best this time of the year, if you ask me. And right now, we don't have too many tourists. Sure, you found a nice room at the Neuro Lounge? Sure I did, old man. Excellent. I hope you are fresh then. We shall be needing you in top condition sooner rather than later. But first, allow me to welcome you to Upinzani, last bastion of the Resistance this side of the mountains, and the Gap. I am Badru, its humble commander. And now, what news do you bring? Send someone to the Neuro Lounge. Tukmani voluntary graduates there. I got a message from Captain Coley a few days ago, but total radio silence ever since. Good to know they're still kicking. We could use some reinforcements at any moment. The Belsoda might find out about the southern tunnel and come rushing too. Alert, alert! There's a spaceship way ahead of us. Oh, it's her again! Adia Teray. That was right, she is a Teray. Oh, shut up, old man. You always complain I never come to visit. Ah, my favorite niece. And DeGrand, of course. I had a feeling I'd come across you again. You have a knack for getting in trouble, don't you? Addie, how the down below did you... I told you, don't call me that! And look up, old man. See that thing up there? Never mind the scars. We had to patch up the old girl in the hurry. Is that a giant FOMO? I have not missed your repartee, DeGrand. The narwhal flies again. So it's not a giant FOMO. Is that what you're trying to tell me? When I heard my old hometown was overrun with them damn Belsodo, I couldn't just go about my business. So here we are, ready to fight for Kisiwa. And this I swear by my ancestors. Them Belsodos will rue the day they cross the legendary captain of the narwhal. Settle down, Eddie. Let me show you. I said don't! And you, DeGrand, come here. I'll show you our position. So we're here in the southern tip of Kisiwa. The Belsoda have taken the whole western side, and they are trying to force the northern tunnel at Vambi. I come from Vambi. Musa is still holding the city. But not for long. Without the bridge, we can't reinforce Vambi from here. Luckily, there's one thing the Belsoda don't know yet. There's another way to cross under the mountains. And it's right here in Upinzani. Ah, you mean the Chini Grotto. If I remember correctly, the other side leads to the Taza Desert, right? Correct, I've been keeping in touch with the western tribes. According to them, Clan Belsodo is patrolling the Taza Desert, but they don't have enough people to occupy it completely. Our desert siblings are on our side, of course, but they are too dispersed to chase off invaders, much less storm the gates of Uhuru. Listen, we can use the narwhal too. Too risky, Mwanangu. The Belsodo patrols will see you coming from miles away. But, Mwango, please. They already shot you down once, didn't they? I kinda feel like I should try to channel my inner Neil deGrasse Tyson in here. Mwango, please. They already shot you down once, didn't they? Don't remind me. So, we need to clear the Taza Desert before we launch any serious operation beyond the mountains. I can risk a full-on attack, not even with the Tukmani volunteers. Where are they holed up again, DeGrand? At Neuro Lounge. In that case, it will take a leave now. I must organize the logistics to get the Tukmani here safe and sound. Meanwhile, you young firebrands can design your own exciting ops without this old fart. Yeah, leave it to us, old fart. Back into the beach, eh, DeGrand? Okay, listen up. I need you to clear that desert of Belsodo ice. Sneak through the Chini Grotto and you'll be behind the alliance. I can fly the narwhal any closer to her until we know we won't be spotted. And once we have the all clear, we'll proceed with Operation Tusk. You don't need to know the details now in case you're captured. Now get a move on. Scout the Taza Desert. I need you to find and neutralize all Belsodo spies in preparation for Operation Tusk. Take this, you might find it useful in the desert. The desert tribes will recognize the age-old call for help. War drum. Damage done with physical techniques is increased by 8%. I mean, sure, why not? And now I gotta prepare my own crew for Tusk Phase 2. Dismissed. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that whatever that whole plan is gonna be all about is absolutely going to be a problem for me, but... guess that's just what we signed up for, right? Tusk 8-4, yeah! Oh, that's a JoJo reference. That's a good one. So, we can't go over here. I hope they will rebuild the bridge eventually again. We can take a quick look around town. Oh, look at that. Can I read this? I cannot. But that's the 4-armed guy. And he has dropped 2 of his arms. So he's only a 2-armed guy now. He's just guy, basically. Super Sand, that's nice. You're selling something? We're wasting time here. We should gather all tamers, everyone in the region, and march to Uhuru. Yeah, let's do that. Double O, yeah. You go convince the bondsman. I'll gather the tamers. Okay, so you don't sell me stuff. Cool. I was kind of hoping you would, but you don't, and I hate it. So this is where we need to go next, and this is where we can heal up all of our guys, which is nice. And you know what this is also? This is the point where we will end today's stream one more time. Guys, that was a lot of fun. We have seen the new island. It's a pretty big place. I think we have seen quite a lot in here already. I mean, look at how much ground we covered. This was a goddamn odyssey over here, indeed. We became big movie stars in here too, caught some new TemTem. I'm pretty satisfied with the outcome of all of this. Are you not? Luma Umishi? Where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, looks pretty neat in red. Ah, yeah. I had a good time, guys. And I'm definitely gonna look forward to playing the game a little bit more. Not so far into the not so distant future. Also, it's so good that we actually have some money again on our hand. Gonna spend some of that. Feels good, feels great. Power revive's actually not that pricey. Ah, they revive you with less HP, but with more stamina. That's actually not that good. And I actually do want some bombs in here too. Guys, it was a fun time, and yeah, Goldman, I have not forgotten. Actually, hang on, let me look up really quick where we can find that Pico guy. Because that is the one I think is most deserving of the name. Pico in TemTem. Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Taza Desert in Kisiwa. Okay, that's the area that we heard about just a moment ago. So we will see him in the next stream. We will see him in the next stream. And then we are gonna call him... Well, you will see what we are gonna call him or her. I wanna see how big this grotto is, the Chini grotto. Unique prehistoric site. It's not even that long. It's not even that long. That's good to know. Punchmark's next stream. Yeah, it was my welcome. It was my welcome, yeah. It was my pleasure, Blue here. Had a lot of fun with today's stream. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for watching. Ah, my neck, my back. Ooh, just like that. There was a song like that once, wasn't there? Yeah, Ryle, wait. Wait for that. It's gonna be worth the wait. And yeah, tomorrow's free games Thursday. I can look up really quick what games we will see tomorrow. Hang on. Tomorrow. I think tomorrow had 3 games in total, actually. So that will be a pretty lengthy stream too. Store. Free games. Where are they? Where are the free games? Epic. Show me the free games. Show me the free games. Epic. Epic. Epic doesn't want to show me the free games in here, apparently. That's fun. Where is it? Ah, there it is. There's it. So, XX, which is apparently a Mega Man roguelite. I'm actually looking super forward to that one. And 2 pixel graphic games. One of them is called Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery. I just realized that it is spelled Sorcery in here. Interesting. And the other one is called Barony. Join the party. Well, we will see how that all will go. But yeah, 3 games tomorrow. We'll probably give each and every one of those games about an hour for a nice and tidy 3-hour stream. Should be good. Should be fine. Should be starting at around... Well, it's gonna be 6 PM for me, whatever that is in Central Time. I will make a post about it before that, of course, so you guys won't miss it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Had a lot of fun playing TemTem with you, and we are seeing each other tomorrow. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your tribes, tell everybody to join in, and let's hope that we'll have some good times together tomorrow. See ya. Was a fun stream. I agree. Glad you had a good time. And I wish you all a good night. Hades episode in a couple minutes. Still have to finish that one up. Oh, you know what? We can talk a little bit more, then I do that on the side. I do that on the side, so we can talk a few more minutes. Just because we haven't been able to do that for the last 3 days. First of all, I actually have to check what episode is gonna be up next. I always forget about that. Let's go check it out really quick. Okay, today we had, which episode did we have today? Or yesterday, rather. Oh yeah, the spear one. The spear one it was. And the next one will be... Okay. First of all, I can't help but notice that my YouTube is looking differently yet again. Feels like every other week there is some kind of change they apply to basically everything in here. Second of all, I'm pretty sure, El, that you are going to like this episode a lot. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of fist runs going on for a little while now, because we have effectively already finished 3 of the weapons in terms of bounties. This shield is almost finished as well, so that leaves only the sword and the fist. So yeah, this is going to be a fist run. It is a pretty powerful fist run. It is a very nice and strong and powerful fist run. I look forward to you guys seeing it in a moment. But the title that video will have will not give away in any way, shape or form what the run will be all about. Do you want me to spoil the title of the episode for you? Do you want me to spoil the title of the episode for you? It's gonna spoil you something, but it's not gonna spoil you everything. Okay, I am just naming that episode Onions. It's always 7.48 somewhere. Okay, first of all, let me actually close TemTem here in the background. There we go. Onions indeed, El. Onions. Onions, man. You know that meme about the guy who was doing a gesture and says aliens? That is me right now, just saying onions instead. There. Give me this, give me that. Looking good over here. Hope you guys are cool with staring at a black screen together with me for a little moment. Trust me, I'm gonna make it worth your while. Not that one. That one looks good. I'm actually gonna use real-life graphics for this thumbnail for a change. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be the greatest thumbnail of them all. Onions, man. Onions are a problem. I don't even like onions all that much. In some foods, in some dishes, pretty okay, but in general, not a big fan of onions, I gotta say. And in this case, in this contest, even more so. Yes, onions. That is gonna be a good one. I can spoil a little bit more for you. Ares will also be on the thumbnail. Ares will also be on the thumbnail, but he won't be able to see you because all he's seeing is onions. There we go, there's a thumbnail, just need to rescale it a little bit. Speaking is hard today. Just need to rescale it a little bit, then we can go. We need to find some way to make that whole thumbnail generating process a bit smoother. I feel like that is the part that I enjoy least about YouTube. If thumbnails wouldn't be so important, I would just drop making them altogether, because I just honestly got enjoy making them so little, you would not believe. Alright, I'm going to call this thumbnail Hades Onions, because that is a fitting title for a fitting thumbnail for this fitting Hades video. Hehe. Fear Folly! Good that you found your way to us in here towards the end. You can join us as I prepare onions for the upcoming Hades video. I will be done in a moment. Obvious, that's the one I was looking for. Apparently onions are pretty healthy for you, but that is actually a hype I always had a hard time believing. To me, onions taste ghastly, and even if you just cut them up, they make you tear up. Something that has so many adverse reactions on you before you have even eaten them. I have a hard time believing that they are truly healthy for you. No. Onions are evil. Onions are the bad. Everything bad in the world, trust me on that front. I got that on good authority. And now we just need to set the video to public, and we are done. I'm gonna provide you with a link so you can start watching in a moment. Grabbing some of Teddy's big juicy onions. Don't worry, mate. The onions, they are coming your way. They are coming. The onions are there. There you got onions. Guys, I brought the onions. Onions of mass destruction. Philosopher, in fact, War eats chocolate because it reminds him of his wife, aka Evolution's mom. Is there onion in that chocolate? Is it onions covered in chocolate? Because I would absolutely believe that War would be eating that. Either that or Kartoffelbrot. That probably weirded out more than just one person, I can imagine. I mean, my first reaction to that would also be ew, but on the other hand, there is actually chocolate with chili in it, and apparently people love that stuff, so it may be a thing. Especially if you go super dark chocolate, that stuff actually doesn't even taste sweet anymore, so I could see something like that working out. God knows I would not eat it. God knows I would not. But I could see that some people would be all about that stuff. If it is well made, if it is well crafted. Please, no. Yeah, I am with you there. I also hope that nobody would craft such a monstrosity, but I can see that being a thing. Onions and caramel. Onions and caramel. I mean, don't you call about caramelizing onions when you put them in a pan? Isn't that what it's called? I'm not a big chef, but I think you do that. Ah, tea. Delicious. No onion tea, by the way. No onion tea. God bless. Ah. Alright, guys. That's it now. Nothing else to see. Nothing else to hear. No. It is actually green and black tea. I put one bag of each in here. I have a decent selection of different sorts of tea. I got green, matcha, black. I think I actually do have some strawberry tea in here as well. I usually just mix two different kinds together and see how it tastes. And of course, Bluki was the first under the video. Reply with a heart. There we go. Once fear came to that stream at right time. I mean, anytime you come in this stream is the right time for me. That is my big opinion on that matter. Every time any one of you comes into the stream, says hello, has a good time, enjoys just, watching the stream, watching the games we play, but also just enjoying the company. No matter if it's for an hour or 3 hours or just for 3 minutes. As long as you had a good time, that means the world to me. And yeah, certainly hoping that more and more people will find their way in here, both to the streams and to the videos. I'm still doing this mostly for fun, just for fun times, but I'm kind of treating YouTube a little bit as a game, and when it comes to games, I usually like to play the number games. And with YouTube it is the same. I see how many views I make, how many subscribers I have, and I always try to go for more numbers. I always want to see the numbers becoming bigger, because having played RPGs in the back, that's always what you go for, right? You always go for higher stats, better stats, bigger numbers, and I treat YouTube the same. But the main thing, of course, is still wanting to have fun. And right now, I'm having the time of my life with you guys. If I could, I would do this all the time with you. If I could. So that's me basically hoping that the streams will become a bit more popular. Just so that doing these more often will also not only be a nice thing for me to do, but also a lucrative thing to do for all of us. Just to see the community grow. Just to see more people having fun. Just more people enjoying themselves. And also more opportunities to play more games. That will be very, very pleasant. That will be very, very pleasant indeed. Yeah, 1 million subs, let's go. Only about 997,700 and... No, wait, I think I messed it up somewhere. 9,900 and 7,000 and how many hundreds? I have to actually open up the page because I need to double check. Hang on. There we go. 389 more. Technically, while sauteing, the sugars and onion do caramelize. That is the Maillard reaction. I knew there was something like that, Madman. Thank you very much for confirming that. I knew there was something like that going on. See, I'm not a chef, I'm not a master of the kitchen, but I knew that one. I'm not actually that good with math. I used to be very, very good when I was a kid, but I feel like the older I get, the less I need to actually use those math skills, the more rusty I get with them. But that's the case with so many skills in general. You do have some good math in Scorchbringer? A little bit. A little bit here and there. I mean, I do, when it comes to gaming these days, I don't do a lot of in-depth math. Every now and then, for Smite, for example, I do a little bit more of that here and there, just because I've been playing the game for such a long time. But usually I go with rough guesstimations on what is going to be good for me, what is not going to be good for me. Look at Hades, for example. Getting 10% extra damage on a God Boon out of a palm is not lucrative for me. But getting, I don't know, 2 or 3 extra damage per tick from Dionysus on a palm, that is very lucrative. That is pretty easy to see. And for such cases, just quick, small calculations in my head, how that will pan out. That is how I treat most of these things. But exact calculations, I don't do a lot of them these days. Which is hilarious because, you know, I'm a banker. I work for a bank, but let's put that to the side. Yeah, let's put that part to the side. I hope I will be able to put that to the side for good come October. October. Still having high hopes for October. Alright, guys. That's it for the stream. No more streams today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow for sure again. Enjoy the video. Have a good night. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for staying around in here just for, a little bit of Daddy DeGrand rambling. I had a lot of fun too. I feel like I need to find an hour or so here or there. I can just stream, just talk to you guys. I would probably need to find something to just, I don't know, fill in the black in the background. But I would like that. Or maybe I just do some videos where I just talk about myself. Maybe I do both. Man, come October, if I really end up getting out of my job after October, I can do everything. Outside of YouTube as well, I can do everything. Oh, how I look forward to that. How I hope that will come to pass exactly the way I want. Guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching and stay safe.